I saw something white and something black in a proportion of a ghost, an apparition like Pontianak on the ceiling.
And we are...
Can I say it?
Yeah, say it.
We're not live.
Yep.
We're not live. Okay, I get the appeal now. I get the appeal now.
Right.
It's
Fun,
actually very fun. Yes.
Fun, right?
Okay, fair enough.
So when we live, then we actually say we live lah. Simu lah.
I gotta say, I don't think we're gonna have as much fun if we are live now.
We'll see about that.
Fair enough. Hi.
Bye.
Hello.
The two of us having our little
conversation.
couple conversation going on down here, and you're like,
I'm enjoying it.
yeah, you're like, I'm here too, you know.
It's another episode with a guest.
Yes. As opposed to the two of us just talking to each other.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's much nicer having conversations.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes. So, we probably don't need to introduce you to our audience, but for maybe the two people out there who don't know who you are, ladies and gentlemen, this is Belle Chua.
Hi. Hello, everybody.
Belle Chua, again, for the two people who don't know who you are, is an actress and MC. She's appeared in television shows like Point of Entry and Mata Mata. And yes, she is the crying girl in Jack Neo's Our Girls Go Army.
That's right.
I took that directly from your Instagram page.
Thank you.
For the accuracy on that one.
No wonder. It's like, wow, it was the way I would introduce myself. When people don't know me, right, or they find me familiar, they're like, you are the. Or then after that, even when they know the name of the movie, right, they are still like, you are the. And I say, yes, I'm the girl who cried. Yeah. And then they're like, oh. So then I realized, okay, that's like my own niche, right?
Yeah.
That's personal branding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are the.
You are the. Cry. Yes, the crying girl.
Belle has also hosted events both online and in person for organizations such as the Singapore Cancer Society, Porsche, and Panasonic. Belle has also taught at the NAFA Arts Preschool.
That's right.
You're quite the multifaceted, multi-hyphenated person.
Yeah, I put on a lot of hats, different hats. Yeah. I'm still teaching in NAFA Arts Preschool. So yeah,
And now
you have to hustle.
Now you're on a horror show.
Yeah. For the first time, actually, like I've been wanting to find a platform that I'm able to actually share my personal stories.
Oh, thank you.
And then it
gracing
just so
us.
happened that like I watched one of the episodes with Cheng,
Yeah, Cheng.
and I'm like, no, I really want to share my own stories.
Thanks for gracing our show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Just gonna say, right now, it's free and easy. So however many stories you want to share, you are absolutely welcome.
They will
to
love
share.
it. I think they will love it.
yeah.
I mean, let us know in the comments, if she's your favorite guest because she has the most ghost stories. I believe so.
Wow, initially, right, I didn't know that I've experienced so many things until Kyle asked me like for a description of like what kind of events I've actually experienced. And then when I listed it down, then I realized, hey,
A lot.
actually a lot.
A lot.
So okay, if at any point you feel like maybe I'm sharing a bit too much, the answer to that, right, the response to that is no. Keep going.
I love it.
Yes.
I hope that this is a good experience to tell everybody. Okay, so just now you were talking about Mata Mata, right? I actually
We're gonna start already. Yeah?
Yes.
All right, let's go for it.
Yes, since you're talking about Mata Mata, I actually had an experience on set. And that was for like MediaCorp show, right? So I was filming in one of the abandoned areas in Singapore.
Can say.
Can
say. Just say only.
Okay, I actually don't quite remember the location, but I think it's the Neo
Teo Estate.
Yes, the Neo Teo Estate.
Yeah.
And, oh my god,
I
it's
used to do urban exploration, so I know.
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's no stranger to people who like to watch like horror stories in Singapore lah. And the first time I actually went there, I was shocked because it's the entire estate that's empty, right? But there are some flats where you pass by, you can still see like signs of living inside, like curtains, there are tables and stuff like that. It really makes you question like, how come people left without all these things? And it's still intact. And mind you, when we went there, right, it was really, really dark at night. And then there were no lifts, there were no lights, and just staircase. So then we filmed this scene where I was actually acting as a Malaysian who rented a place, and I was in debt to someone, So like this guy actually had to chase me outside the corridor. And then this scene, right, he chased me outside the corridor and he has to pin me against the wall to just like threaten me. So after threatening me, right, he has to leave immediately. But I think he wasn't very experienced lah. So I think he can only do one thing but can't do the other. So then after pinning me on the wall and saying his lines, right, he will tend to forget to leave, to walk away. So this take took over sometimes, right? Then after that, there was this one take. He pinned me against the wall, spoke his lines. Inside within me, right, I keep saying, go, 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 go. But I never say lah, right? Because the expression you have to, because then you'll be an NG already.
Yeah.
So then I keep giving the face. And then he never left. Then we had to take again. So then between the takes, right?
Yeah.
The soundman suddenly took off his headphones. And then he asked me, did you just spoke in Chinese through your own mic? Like in the take? Then I said, no. Mata is English show, right? What? I wouldn't say anything during the take. If it's not necessary lah. Then I say, why? Then he say, oh, I heard someone saying in Chinese, so. But then it's a female voice. That's why he's asking me. And I'm the only Chinese, the only female.
Wow.
And because the mic is so sensitive, right? The mics that they use are so sensitive. And then there isn't anyone in the entire building. And I just went like, yeah, not me. And he's like, oh, okay. And then we just quietly just continue to take lah.
Did you manage to hear the audio of
A female
did
sing in Chinese.
Did you hear it?
So, no. And I definitely did not say it because I don't want another NG. Yeah. So
Was it at night?
Yes, like deep at night. Last time when MediaCorp filmed their shows, right, they won't like end before 12. They will just finish whatever they want to take, even if it takes them until 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what maybe we describe the scene. What was the scene like? Was it an abandoned house or was it like a functional house?
Oh, abandoned house. It's just, we didn't really, I don't think we used one of the units even. It was just at the corridor.
Or just use the corridor?
Yeah, we just used the corridor.
But it was supposed to be like a normal HDB corridor.
Yeah.
It wasn't like anything like,
It's not something horror. Yeah. So they just like
Which floor?
put on lights. I don't remember. But it's a level where you can get up through the staircase, probably 4 or 5.
The reason I say that, and then it has links to, her because she worked on a Jack Neo film, Our Girls Go Army, right? So many moons back, I explored that place lah. Like younger days, we explored the place. It was not the security wasn't as tight, a self-enclosed HDB estate. That's why there's like a wet market, there's like a 5 or 6 blocks.
Right.
So people who stay there, they don't leave one. Let me tell you how secluded it is. It's very near our cemeteries. It's very, very near Lim Chu Kang Cemetery. Yeah. That whole area. So it's like in the middle of nowhere.
Oh my God, I didn't know.
Yeah, so people who work there, they will take a bus down to the pier and then they'll go fish and then they'll go in like Kelong. So it's really not a very good place to stay if you're not working there lah. So I think eventually the government was like, you know what, let's, since we don't do much fishing these days, let's just move the villagers out in the 2000s, and it has been abandoned since then. So you can see like the aesthetic, right? It looks like a HDB that is built in the 2090s, not 2000, like the 2000 aesthetic is very old lah, and it's a very low flats, like 4 or 5 floors only. So back to the link of Jack Neo, because I have a friend in the film industry who worked on the first Our Boys. And I remember the war scene in the first movie where they see the HDB estate getting blown up. That's where they shot it.
Oh my God.
Because Neo Estate now is used by the SAF to conduct like FIBA training. So urban ops are. So but people still use it for filming lah. If I think they can, but that was 2012. So I remember I have this friend who was interning for that production, and then he was like doing like some grip stuff lah. Then he was going up and down, and it was at night already. He was going up and down to shift the light. Then it's always the sound guy. There was this sound man who was like, hey, you call that intern, don't go up alone. Don't go up alone, please. Call that intern, don't go up alone. Because there's this playground in front of the block. And then he said he saw 2 entities that just hovering around him.
Oh,
already,
goodness.
looking at him already.
Goodness.
And guess, male or female?
I'm guessing female.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I like, by the way, I love when he does this, right? When it's like the entities hovering, right? They look so like.
You can visualize it.
No,
right?
not. I can visualize them, but in all the wrong ways, because he's always like standing like this. So they look like two aunties, like Superman. Hey, boy, where you going?
Supervising. But can you imagine, like, for that take itself from me, right, in Mata Mata, I think the entities are so annoyed at this actor to the point that
I love, by the way, that ghosts also have a career in directing as well, because they like
to watch, right?
Yeah.
It's like, can you move on?
Yeah.
So
Or maybe they already passed the time. They already besong any.
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, like they were upset.
Because
with
it
the
was
guy.
past 12.
Yeah, it's like this guy is shit, man. This guy is shit, man.
So
What a
terrible.
faster lah.
Can you imagine if the actor's watching it now? Like,
I'm
even
sorry.
ghosts don't like
I'm
me,
just
yeah.
making a joke.
sorry,
Like, but
I'm
like this
sorry.
guy's like, no, lao, this guy cannot leh.
Zo.
Like, how many take already? Faster.
Beeps.
So yeah, when was this?
This was long ago. I just started acting, I think, when I was 21, maybe. That's like more than 10 years ago.
So about 2012, 2014, that time lah.
Yes.
So I guess it's about the same period. Yeah, because the rumor is that that place is very haunted.
Yeah.
Then there's one unit in one floor that cannot access one. Apparently it's a portal to something. I explored the whole place. There is that one unit that nobody managed to get. It's locked. Even abandoned building is locked. So I remember that you told me that you used to have the third eye.
I believe I used to. I'm not quite sure if I actually had a third eye or it's just because of the place I lived in. I'm going to keep that to the last.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Keep
Yeah.
watching.
Okay.
So did you see anything at NeoVegas?
I did not. You see, thankfully, that's why I questioned if it's just a place that I lived in. That's why I saw a lot. But speaking of Jack Neo and Portal, right?
Such a professional.
Yeah,
you are.
professional,
Such a professional.
I have a mini story when I was filming for the movie. So we were filming in a school.
Which
and
movie?
abandoned.
Which movie? Filming which movie?
You see, I talk about Jack Neo
yeah.
myself. Obviously, it's Agos Go.
No. The Matrix. While she was filming The Matrix. Yes.
The Men in Black. Okay, so what happened was, I think they were talking about how this abandoned school nearby.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's a secondary school nearby, which is abandoned already, and we were filming there. And apparently for this crew, this team of crew, right, it's not their first time acting, filming in this school. So it's our first time. So we went there and they were telling me stories about how, like, on one of the levels, the toilet door will always open by itself.
Oh, nice.
So there was one time I was in the quadrangle. Then after that, I was just waiting for my scene. So everybody was there, and the person who told me, you see that level, the toilet door is open, right? We made sure to close all the doors because of all the filming that we need to take. But then, see now that only door is open. Then I look up. Indeed, it's open.
Nice.
And then there was also one time we were filming the quadrangle, right? No matter how uneven the ground is, it is not possible for a trolley to move by itself. So we were filming like right in front of all these props and everything. So there was this trolley. And then from the people who were not filming that scene, right, they were sitting right behind the camera. And from the side, they could see that the trolley was moving by itself.
Nice.
So then they were discussing about all these events that were happening around me, just telling me and
On
sharing.
the location.
On the location itself.
See a gangster.
Right.
Okay.
They were just talking about it. This trolley just not move by itself. Like right in front of the trolley. So then, okay, so yeah, sure. So I was just listening to it. Thankful that like I'm not experiencing it myself.
Okay.
Then I went to the toilet. Because they have like the mobile toilets, right?
Oh,
Okay.
And I don't have like a habit of calling people to go toilet together.
This was at night or?
At night.
Oh no.
And I mean, we have been there day and night and everything. So somehow it's not that scary to me. I mean, even though they were sharing stories, like, okay, sure, can. So then I wanted to go toilet. I went by myself. And then the moment I took off my pants, I want to sit down, I heard a, hi.
Behind you.
It felt like outside the toilet. There were 2 cubicles. 2.
Oh.
No one around. No one. No one occupied the other one. No one was standing around smoking or anything. It was just myself.
It's the portable toilet lah.
Yes.
Oh
Then
my
I
God.
asked myself if anyone's outside. So then I quickly finished my business. I went out. No one is there. So then I tell myself, okay, I will never walk around alone.
Yeah. Why, yeah?
Ay, oh goodness.
Yeah.
But when y'all shoot at places like UT and the school you're talking about, do y'all do offerings at the start of the production or?
Is there considered offerings like before the start of every movie? They actually have like a opening lens ceremony.
Lensing ceremony.
Lensing ceremony.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack Neo always do it.
Yeah.
I mean, not just Jack Neo, but mostly in the Chinese community,
Filmmakers.
the directors, they will do
This
it.
is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a significance. I mean,
Right.
if you want to know. Basically, there's always a roast pork.
Yes.
You
Yes,
know why?
yeah, yeah.
Because there's this term called 一刀顺利 or something. Like one cut and it's all smooth sailing.
Right.
So that's the significance for
okay,
it.
okay,
And then
okay.
they will put like a red cloth on the camera itself, to bless the
Right.
camera. I don't know.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's about
Okay.
it. Then everybody eat a little bit, then sometimes they get the press to come and take photos
Yeah,
and
to
stuff.
just take photos and stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, clearly all the productions I've been involved in all have something to do with horror.
But you do have to pray. I mean, for us we do horror.
Yeah, exactly.
Everywhere we go and shoot, especially if it's outdoor, we pray.
Yeah, because like aside from places like the cemetery, I don't think we've really shot in places that sound as creepy as where you've been. So that's why I was wondering whether like you the whole crew had to do like some kind of prayer or something at the start.
We don't. We didn't do it.
Well, were you there or not when the production team reached first? Maybe they pray already.
Oh yeah, that's true. Whenever
Could be,
we are
right?
there are people around already, so it's possible. We're not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's quite smooth lah.
Okay.
Apart from the,
But the location, I asked her off camera just now. I think that place a bit creepy. Yeah.
have you went before?
When I was still studying in secondary school, it was an actual secondary school. Yeah, it was an actual secondary school. But I think it has been abandoned for quite a while now.
Right.
Hence, when the place is abandoned, then things will move in.
Yeah.
Or maybe the things were already there. Every school got
Confirm has got
something
stories
one.
one.
I think who was it? Was it E.T. or Eugene who said that, do you know why schools are so haunted as per se? Because there's an influx of energy in the day, then a lot of people, a lot of yang
that's
energy.
true.
Then suddenly at night, boom, nobody.
Empty.
Then it's super empty. Maybe once pro security guard, but that's it.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why some spirits like to gather, especially at the toilets. That's the explanation for it.
I mean, we've been there, all the secondary schools that we've been, always have their own stories. Toilet got something.
Yeah. It's always the toilet for some reason.
Yeah.
Literally, my first question was, now that we've gone, I think like 20 minutes into the discussion, how are you feeling tonight?
Okay, to help you answer that question,
Yes.
I'm feeling very excited.
Oh, that's nice.
I've never sat down and shared my stories, and
Thanks.
I actually watched you guys, right? And I feel very like I'm like in the on the table with you guys,
Yeah.
and at the table with you guys.
Yeah.
So now here I am.
Yeah. Ken.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks.
It's doing good.
As you can tell, both of us not very used to getting these kind of compliments.
yeah.
We appreciate them, but it's just it's very shocking
You
for
guys,
us.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interactive in a sense. Like even though you guys are just talking amongst each other, I just got like engaged lor.
Yeah, I guess that's the power of podcasts. A lot of podcasts also have this feedback because it's like having a conversation with friends, like
Correct.
kopitiam. Just talk.
Correct. Just talk.
And
Just
I mean-
very natural, very chill.
Clearly, this is the best kind of episodes we have where the conversation just goes off and then I
I
forget.
don't
that we
even
have
need to
questions.
ask the questions.
It's like, oh yeah, we have a structure to this, don't we?
See, I'm ready to go anytime.
Yes.
Bring it on.
You just full speed ahead started. So that was fantastic. I did want to ask, because you said that you started acting when you were 21, right?
Actually 19.
19.
So that's more than 10 years ago.
I mean, how did you get into acting? What got you into acting? We'll get back to the ghost stories in a bit, but like
Yes. Actually, what got me to acting? I was in mass comm previously. Sorry. And during my time in mass comm, then I keep directing people. I'm off the screen, and when I direct people, right, then I keep telling them, hey, no, not like that. Can you come in again and then just face this way? And then I realized, no, I want to be on cam. So then after mass comm, I went on to a talk show. I started with a talk show on Channel U, and then I don't know how, I don't know why. I just chanced upon their audition call on Facebook.
Right.
Calling for like teenagers with problems, topics to talk about. So I went to apply for it. I went there, we talked, and then it just so happened, I got to. And then from then, I actually had an opportunity with the same production team for the talk show because they were producing like a school drama.
Oh, okay.
Back then. So they were asking for like students in the class also lah. So I also went, and then things just started rolling from there.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So like from there, so that's 21, and then I'm trying to do the math in my head. I'm never going to be able to figure out the math in my head, but whatever. So from there, our girls go army.
That's like 10 years later.
10 years later. I mean, how did that feel like after 10 years of working as an actor and then getting that role?
Wow, honestly, it's a long journey. So like I went on to do MediaCorp for like 10 years, right? I was acting with MediaCorp as a part-time actor for 10 years. And it's always like a one-day role.
Yeah.
2 days, few lines kind of thing. And then I asked myself, like, how do I differentiate myself with other people since I am, I'm very into this art, right? So then one fine day, I walked past NAFA also. They were having like their open house. So then I went to check like what kind of courses they have, because like arts ma. And then back then like NAFA was very like, wow, well looked upon, amongst people around our age. Then I auditioned. Then after I got through the audition, then I tell my mom, I got through can I enroll? But I need to pay for me. So then my mom just like, can, never mind. Then you audition, then you tell me. I said, try only ma, don't need money what. Yeah, so I went on to do theatre. Yeah. Then after that, Uggles came much later. I think I was at a point where I was telling myself it's a make or break.
Right.
Because it happened around COVID, and then at the point of time, like, income really just went down. I was teaching in different schools, but then because of the restrictions, I can only teach in one school.
Right.
Which means the income just really, really, really went down.
Yep.
And then this audition call came because we actually applied for an online competition. But the competition is a bit weird because we don't really know what it was asking for. Yeah, it was, because live streaming was like, in trend and everything. So we were just on it, not knowing what we were supposed to do. So we just showcase whatever that we have. I didn't make it. I make it on like top 50, 100 kind of thing. Like, it didn't even mind. I don't even bother. So then after that, a year later, Jack Neo actually mentioned that he wanted to create a web series.
Right.
Of like army, girls in army and everything. So then we went on to do like a one-day shoot. We don't even know what we were filming. Don't know, no script, no nothing. So I just went there for like a good 21 hours. Went home, tell myself I'm not going to do it again. Then we realized it was then fixated to be done as a movie.
Right.
So then audition call came. I went. I auditioned for like close to an hour. So then it was the point where I tell myself, it's just like that lah. Do whatever he want me to do. So then apart from the script that I had to read, he asked me like, can you do this version also? And I'm like, yeah, can, bring it on. The other version, can. Everything just can. And then somehow I just got the role, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah.
Spoken like a true working creative.
Yeah, 10 years. So it wasn't like flowers and gardens lah. or what people think that like, okay, so initially people think that like I'm an artist under Jack Neo. That's why I got the role. But it's not. Like even Mothership,
really hard.
Mothership also actually said like, oh, AMM artist, Belle. Then I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but it's good that you talk about stuff like that because everybody just assumes like, oh, okay,
Yes.
if you're in a movie, you're
Yeah, how you know? Is it like behind the doors one? I'm like, behind the doors I wish. But then I don't need 10 years already.
Yeah.
In tears.
So I mean, I just want to jump on this. What is that one role that you want to play, or like that one movie that you want to appear in?
Oh my God, thanks for asking this question.
Yeah.
I love it when people ask me
Yes.
this question. I always want to be a double face. I want to be like a villain. I want to be like very 贱, very 贱. Because I'm always acting as like, the student, the very innocent victim, very, I'm always like very innocent kind of thing. I've never got casted for like something that makes me a villain. Yeah, so that's one thing that I want to be.
You want to play a villain?
A villain, but then in front of other people like, oh yeah, I agree. And I'm behind like, no way.
I can see Carl working plot details.
Double agent, someone like a
Something
double,
like that.
double agent.
Have you all watched like Taxi Driver?
Yes.
Yeah.
That kind of role. I feel like Taxi Driver is a good film to just showcase a person's portfolio. Because he's acting at so many different things. Yep.
Interesting. Yeah. So what about the genre? Any genre?
Genre?
Yeah.
Actually, I never think of genre. Like, I love horror, but I feel that to film horror is number one, not as scary as you think. So it's more difficult to act in because there's so many people. There's lightings as well. There's makeup. You see through everything. So I feel like horror very, very difficult to act. It's really another make or break. A genre, something like Taxi Driver. Yeah, it's like a silent superhero kind.
I love how when he was asking you about genre, I can see his face like, come on, say horror. Say horror.
I want to.
But horror is hard.
Horror is really
Horror
hard.
is hard because it looks scary on screen, but you have like 20 people on set.
Oh my god, I have another story.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, alright, let's jump back in.
So you're talking about horror,
Yes.
right? And filming for horror. So there was this one time. Okay, this movie. This is not a movie. It's a series on Netflix. It's on Netflix. It's a local show. I was acting as a ghost. For the first time in my life. So I was like dolled up in like, the white makeup, hair down. We were filming in Caldecott. So I'm not very familiar with like the radio building, TV building kind of thing. But it's actually behind the makeup unit. Makeup, wardrobe, and then further away. It's like quite abandoned also. I think nobody uses that place. So then there was a toilet. And then I was just supposed to like stand in one of the cubicle and just brush my hair. And I didn't think much of it. The team also didn't give me like hong pao, like the red packet. And I was too young to even care lah. So after the shot, I was very happy. So okay, toilet, right? Toilet is like really way at the back. And then there's the wardrobe, then makeup. So at the side of this space is an open car park space. That's not, I think it's not used or used by MediaCorp's buses.
Right.
So it was empty at the point of time. And it was at night. Again, I finished a shoot at night. And I was very happy to say bye-bye. I'm done for the wrap up and everything. I took my stuff. I wanted to run my way to the makeup unit. I tripped over something and I fell. And I bled. Wow. I bled a lot. And then when I stood up, I turned around. There was nothing. I didn't trip on anything at all. But I vividly remember I tripped on something. It felt like there's always like this small little barricade for like every parking lot, right? Parking space. I thought it was that. But then there's nothing.
How dark was the area?
Really, really dark. Like nobody uses that space. So there's no like street lights also.
So you were alone when you ran?
I ran away alone.
Why you run?
Can you imagine? I ran as a ghost.
Oh my god.
No, were you in costume?
I was in a makeup.
Just a note for any future productions that Belle's involved in. Don't let her go to the toilet
Alone.
or anywhere alone.
Yeah.
Because she will, clearly.
Say something.
Why did you run? What was your what was in
I
your
was
head?
excited to leave, yeah.
Oh, you just
So
want to go.
I just want to,
take out everything.
everything. Then I fell. I took a photo. I sent to my mom. My mom thought it's makeup. My wound.
Oh god.
It
Wait, where was the
bleeding quite
wound?
bad.
Like your leg or?
My kneecap at the side of my kneecap.
Oh my god! Yeah, those are the
Yeah.
worst. Yeah.
And then I realized they didn't give me ang pao. That's why I could have prevented, maybe, I don't know, something from happening.
But they never pray also.
They never pray.
I presume.
That was the only scene that day.
What show was that? I want to go and see you
Why?
as Ghost.
Yeah.
I appeared for a few seconds only. I don't remember, but it has Sheila Sim in it. Sheila Sim.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Is it
I
Silent
cannot-
Wars?
No,
Is it
it's
Silent
very long ago already.
Oh, very long
Yeah,
ago.
Caldecott.
Caldecott. Yeah.
Caldecott.
Wait, so this is when Caldecott was still
So
MediaCorp.
In
up
operation.
and running,
ah.
yeah, in
wow, okay.
operation.
Bro, that place, bro.
Bro,
Oh, yeah,
I have
yeah,
another story.
Go.
Short one. Okay, this one happened in studio. Can I say the studio name? It's not there anymore, right?
Can. See ya.
It's in Studio 6.
Oh, yeah, I heard of it.
Yeah, always like doing, shows inside one. So there's a lot of setup also. It's because it's really huge. And then there's like scene setups, right? So one is room, one is like because I was also filming for like a school drama. So they also had like a classroom setting. So this one night, like I mentioned, right, previously MediaCorp, when they film shows, they don't end like before 12. Like there wasn't any policies, but now there is, I think. So we were filming again, like overnight. And then there was between takes, I think there was a break. Smoke break, water break, toilet break and everything. So Felicia Chin was just sitting in front of me on a teacher's table, facing me. I was seated in the first row of the desk lah. Beside me was another friend, another student in the show. And then we were just like chilling and resting, waiting for the next take. And then Felicia Chin right in front of me, right? Facing me, shaking her legs, waiting for the next scene. And then she starts talking. She started talking. Then we just looked at her like, huh? Who are you talking to? Because no one is around you. Then she stopped. And then she asked me, no one is behind me, right? And then I said, nobody. And then she said, oh, okay. Because I felt someone touching my hair, so I thought it's makeup. And I was like, no. Haha, okay, move on.
This wasn't horror, right? This was a drama. It wasn't a horror show, right?
Yeah, it's just a normal drama.
Yeah.
Well lit,
Yeah.
like this. 10 times of this.
Studio got no sunlight lah.
Yeah.
They have to build artificial lights.
That's right.
Yeah, Studio 6, creepy. Caldecott is...
Creepy on its own.
I mean, it went through the war.
Yeah.
The Japanese used it at one point. The radio tower supposedly burned down.
It was house to family also, right?
Yeah. Caldecott is one of Singapore's first broadcasting center where we house our national broadcaster, and they have since moved to another space which also
has story of its
has a
own.
lot of story. Hafiz. Hafiz also told us some stories of that place. So yeah, I think ghosts, they just like entertainment.
Yes.
Oh, celebrity.
Just watching.
Imagine the ghost go home right after that, go and meet the other ghosts. Hey, I touched Felicia Chin's hair. You cannot. I
Good
touched
for
her.
you.
Hey, she replied me.
Need power, she talk to me.
She replied me. So starstruck. Imagine that, like you're a ghost, you go and touch Brad Pitt's hair.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
Andy Lau's hair.
Yes.
Andy Lau talk to me.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm very happy for the next, I don't know how long.
Slight tangent, Andy Lau, apparently he's a super superstitious actor. Yeah, he's very superstitious. Apparently, he really believes in the whole karmic cycle thing. That's based on what I read. Yeah, but Caldecott I never got good vibes when I was there. It's like creepy.
Because it's very old.
Yeah.
Now they're going to build GCBs on it. Good class bungalows.
What?
Yeah, I did a drone shot the other earlier this year just to see all demolished already, but a lot of the big trees still there. All the big tree, especially the one for the radio tower, the very creepy big tree is still there. But it's all flattened already, Len. Yeah.
Now that you mentioned that, I do remember the tree.
Yeah, the big tree. The big tree is the creepy one. Then it's near Bukit Brown Cemetery. So yeah. It's also near the horse, where I shot the documentary. The horse where they keep the horse.
So yes, guys, if you want a GCB around the area, just make sure it's not beside any trees lah.
I don't know, I feel like
Smaller trees.
I don't know. I feel like if you're you got money to buy GCB, I'm pretty sure you can get the best master to negotiate with the ghost. Hey, you leave me alone.
True. Very true.
Or you can just not take that chance lah.
That's true.
Maybe they buy but they don't stay. Isn't that even worse,
my
right?
God, it's worse.
Isn't that more creepy? You buy, then the house is empty most of the time.
Oh.
Then some poor fool,
but somehow it's a good merit, man, no meh? Because you build a new nice house for the spirits.
Well, this merit, you're a bit taking it far. One GCB is how many millions?
You're already doing so much. Now you want to be spiritual advisor also, is it?
Don't want.
Spiritual advisor / real estate agent.
No, oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Personal branding to any realtors over there.
Yeah, I would say that on the scale, right, of how scary Caldecott is, I would say it's about a good 7 to 8. It's not just because it's located in that kind of area. It's also because when you, depending on the road you take up to Caldecott, right, you really pass by the cemetery, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, and some taxi drivers, they avoid that area.
Yeah, I
night.
can imagine why lah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, because I've only been to the Caldecott site. It was the radio site only once, but I still remember it just feeling old. Like they updated it obviously lah. Like, you know, it wasn't like dilapidated buildings, but then it was like it just felt old.
Yeah.
Whereas even if you go to the new MediaCorp now, it doesn't. I mean, the whole area looks modern lah, but still, it's secluded enough that it can be creepy.
They like that kind of place.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like.
And it's actually quite empty.
Yeah. What, the new one?
New one is also quite empty.
Yeah.
No, it's around it's around the black and white houses area also.
That's true.
It's near there lah. Used to be one big patch of forest, so you don't know what's there.
I love when he does that. It's like, don't know what's there. Don't know.
Singapore got a lot of ghosts. So many ghosts already.
Gambling ghosts.
Got gambling ghosts?
No, I don't know.
I was like, this sounds like a very interesting story. Where are you going with this?
Cause like in Chinese, they say, 新加坡很多鬼，酒鬼、赌鬼。
Yeah. It's a slang.
色鬼。
色鬼 a lot. Yeah, so you used to have the third eye. Okay, so let's talk about it.
Yeah. Let's dive into this.
You said that you don't think you have. It could be the place that I
lived in last time. It was in the west, far west, and I grew up there when I was, I think, 8 to when I was 17, 18. So it's a good 10 years again. And the first experience I had, okay, so my mom used to travel a lot. So the house is either empty, or, you know, when we first moved in, my mom didn't do like the rituals and everything.
Right.
There were no deities that we were praying to also. So we just went in like that. And before we even moved in, I think I went there once. And I remember leaving quite soon after, because there's a black cat in the house that's actually quite fierce. And I was afraid of the cat.
This was before the previous owners move out.
Yes.
Oh, so you went to
like see, right?
Okay.
At night. So I went there not knowing what to do. My mom didn't say anything, just accompany her to go and see. But I really just stepped in, and after that I stepped out already. Because there was a black cat I was very afraid of. So after that, my mom decided to move in. The house was really huge. I think it was a 5-room.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, in the west. So so we shifted in. And then in the household, right, because I'm from a single parent family, so the house also don't really have a lot of people. Like my mom, myself, sometimes my brother, because my brother lives with my aunt quite often. So he usually only comes back on the weekends. I used to as well. So can you imagine like my mom was staying there alone? But I guess sometimes things just happen to children. So I was really young, 8-year-old, very vain. I was combing my hair every other minute. And then so this is one day I went to my room, opened the doors of my cupboard, because cupboard's got like 2 doors. One side got mirror.
Yeah.
So I opened at one side with the mirror, which is like against the wall and facing the back of my room and the living room and everything. So just combing my hair, being very vain, in a very chilled position, standing. And then suddenly I noticed there was a hen from the floor. It did this. I don't know if you guys can see from the screen. It did this. From one end to the other end. Yeah. So then I thought like, it was between my legs, behind my legs. So then I asked myself like, did I saw something? Then I'm like, no. Nothing happened after that, right? So I thought, okay, never mind. Yeah, no, it's okay. Close the cupboard door. That was my first experience. I don't face it like every day. The other time, my brother came back home. My second experience. We had a TV hanging from the ceiling. Like last time we used to like hang TVs on the ceiling. So we were playing like video console games, Sega. So back then you have to like plug in yourself, then plug out, cause some more like ceiling TV, right? So I take on the role of doing the plugging in, asking my brother, can you see the logo? So then one time I was just trying to like fix it in to see if my brother sees the logo on the screen, right? And then his face just turned blue. And then I was like, can see or not? Then he said, come here. Faster, come here. Then I was like, you were never like that. Like my brother was never like that. My brother is act cool, nothing, what, that kind. So he suddenly like talk a lot, come here, hurry, quiet. Then I said, why? Then I came over. So then he was still in the blue face, right? So then he say, I saw a hen from the bottom of the screen of the TV doing this, like another wave. So that was very close to what I experienced. Mine was from the floor. His is under the TV. So that's why he got shocked and then he asked me to just come over. And yeah, so that was, I think, his only experience because he already comes home. I'm the one who's usually home. So ever since then, there have been too many incidents, right? To a point that I don't remember which one comes first already. Like when I'm home, sometimes you will hear, cupboards, right? Sometimes when you don't have a lot of things inside, especially the ones with like just the hangers.
Yeah.
And if there's nothing over there, and if a hanger drop, you can hear a loud thud.
Yeah.
And then, in the past, you don't think so much about it. And I will open the doors. Like, nothing dropped. I thought like something dropped. Nothing. Mind you, I never on the aircon. So there's no like the contraction, the expansion and everything like that happening. Just always hearing tok. Then I open the cupboard, nothing like. Okay, fine. And then, this one I haven't told anyone before. It's a bit weird and embarrassing. I actually had a phase, right, where I started kissing the walls.
Okay.
And I don't know why. I really don't know why. So, until one day when my mom caught me, then I stopped doing it. And I really have no explanation why. And over there at the place, right? So it was a lot of like hearing these sounds, me doing this act without myself even knowing why. I will have fainting episodes. I am not the healthiest, but I had never had any sickness or anything. So then this one fine morning, I woke up seeing that the sunlight is in my face. So I wanted to wake up and I draw my curtains. And then after I draw my curtains, right, I went back to my bed. Before I even went back, I fainted. And then I fell under my table, which is right in front of my bed. Then I fainted under my table. After that, I woke up. I wanted to move on to my bed. I fainted again. So there are like such episodes which I don't quite understand. And then all of these are like very, very small and short little episodes, right? So then the next time, what happened was, sometimes I have friends over to do project works and everything. Right. When I was 14, specifically remember there was this time where, because my door and the main door is actually diagonally across. Right. So one straight line with nothing blocking. So my friends were away from that diagonal stretch between my door and the main door, just at the corner, doing our project work. No one is moving. Then I heard someone at my door, which is another friend who just arrived. So I went into my room, took my keys, walked to the main gate to open the door. The next thing I noticed, a friend who was at the corner, right, who could see everything, he walked up to the diagonal line between my room and my door. He was doing this. Like looking left, consistently looking left, looking right. Then I opened the door already, right, to my other friends. Then I asked him, what's going on? What are you looking for? Like, no one's at home. My mother's not at home. My friends are all here. Like, what are you looking for? He said, I wanted to call you. I saw you walking into the room. But then how come you're here?
Oh, God.
Then I'm like, no.
It's one of those.
Then I say, it's okay. Oh, yeah, no, maybe like I walk too fast, then you never see me. But it's impossible. So I say like, oh, no. The project work. So they directed him away. So you were also talking about, just now we're talking about the onset episode, right? Where we were discussing at the location itself. Dumb old me did the same thing in my own house. So I was talking to a friend, like I was sitting on a table, in front of my bed. My friend was sitting on a chair. So we were facing each other talking. So I was telling her, recently I realized my house a bit weird. Then I was telling her the stories.
On the...
Literally in my room itself.
Oh my God, dude.
The aircon is nowhere near me. Like far on the other side. Blowing in a different direction. There's no fan, no fan at all. So we're just talking, like right now. There couldn't be any blast of wind, right? Okay? Suddenly her hair moved like that.
Oh.
And then I saw it. And I'm like, did she felt it? And then at the same time, my friend looked at me. Like, then I say, you felt it, right? Then she asked me, you saw it, right? Then I say, yeah. Then I said, okay, don't talk about it. Yeah. Yeah, I started touching people. Or I'll have friends who goes to the shower in my house, in the kitchen. And then after they come back, then they will tell me, hey, you called me just now. Never leh. No one at home lah, right? But Yeah.
It's usually you alone.
Me alone. My mom is usually outside.
That's why you get your friends come over.
No, actually, the thing is, right, when you're in that situation itself, sometimes you will just tell yourself like, no lah, it's just 我看错, I didn't see the right thing. Like, it's just, I think too much, or like,
You rationalize yourself.
I try to rationalize.
Because it sounds like you were very calm throughout all of this.
Maybe because I was young. Then you start to rationalize, oh, maybe I see wrong. Maybe my eyes playing tricks on me. Or like, my friends hear the wrong thing or something. But when too many events like this is being shared with me, right, then I will start to like, the scariest thing that I really don't like about horror is doppelganger.
Yes.
I really, really don't like. And that's what I'm experiencing. When my friends say they heard me calling them.
I hate doppelgangers.
Or people or friends who said they saw me walking into the room. Then I'm like, no way. Yeah. So that's not the end of this house. It's easy for me to say this, right? I actually, last time we had this Sony Ericsson like phones.
Yeah.
It started to like be able to take selfies and everything. So like this photo taking thing started to like be an obsession, right? So there was one time I took a photo in my living room. I looked back at the photo. I saw something white and something black in a proportion of a ghost, an apparition like Pontianak on the ceiling.
Something
Black, something white.
Two things. Or one thing that was black and white.
One thing that was black. One thing that was black and white.
So long hair.
So it looks like long hair and a
white dress.
White dress.
Right.
On the ceiling.
On the ceiling.
Like how? Like just standing or like holding on or floating?
Just black, white.
Oh,
the white is longer, right? So it's on the ceiling. My ceiling color was, I think, green or yellow. So there's no reason at all why shadows could even cast that color.
Right.
But of course, I don't have a photo of that because Sony Ericsson, right, last time, cannot put all their old photos over, unfortunately. So, one of the very, very last episodes that we had, I have a lot. Okay, so I vacated from that room that I've been staying for the longest time to shift to like a computer room because the computer room smaller. I just wanted something more cozy, so I shifted to the room in the middle, the computer room. So then the main room that me and my brother was occupying is empty, right? So there was this one time, my mom brought my aunt, two other friends back home after they drank and everything. So I didn't see them. I was in my room. It was late at night. In the morning, I came out to the kitchen. My mom was in the kitchen. My aunt was in the kitchen also. We were just having breakfast, just talking. And then one of my mom's friend came out from the room that I used to stay. And his face, again, looks very familiar because it looks like my brother's. Very blue, very green. Then immediately I look at my mom. And then I asked him, like, what happened? Why you look so lost? Then after that, he looked at my aunt and said, you're not in the room? Then after that, my aunt said, like, no, we have been here for some time. We've been talking. Then we went back to the room with him. So apparently what we saw is like an empty bed, right? So the other friend is on the floor sleeping. Still sleeping. So then I was like, what happened? So he said, just now I wanted to wake up to pee. But I was lying on the side of the bed that's closer to the wall. So I cannot get off of the bed from that side. So I had to cross over, right? So I woke up, then I saw like who he thought was my aunt. Like sleeping beside, covering, from head to toe. Only the toes are out. So that's why he thought like, it's my aunt. Then he looked down, it's the other guy, right? So he crossed over, came out only to see my aunt over there. So then we went back, right? Remember, we went back to like just with him to just look at the bed. The bed is just crumpled with like a blanket over there.
Like somebody was in.
Yeah. Had used it. I mean, very normal sight lah, but whatever he experienced was. Yeah. And then I had another episode also in the same room before I vacated. That same bed. I always sleep on the side where the wall is. Same as my mom's friend.
Right.
So I was very young, 13-year-old, sometimes you have infatuation towards guys and everything. So there's one day I was sleeping and then after that I dreamt of the guy that I like lah. So then I dreamt of myself holding hands with him. Then after that, I started hearing the main gate open. So then I knew like, okay, on the weekend, My mom would go out for like grocery shopping, buy stuff, then come back. Oh, probably around 10 a.m. already lah. And my mom just came back. My eyes were still closed. Then I started to recall the dream that I had. Oh yeah, I was holding hands with the guy that I like. And then I realized, holy shit, I'm still holding on to a hand.
Damn.
Then when I wake up, my hand was like that. Really, really, I was holding on to a hand because I asked myself, wait, but in the dream, the hands that I was holding was warm. But now it's cold. That's the moment when I woke up, and then I'm just holding nothing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I like how this particular story started much more innocent than all the other stories. and then
it really just went down. So I think that was one of the reasons why I vacated from that room to the computer room. Not for the best. So I don't quite remember it was before or after I vacated the room. There was a period of time I was still in the room, right? I would see apparitions like a jelly-like substance. Jelly-like substance, but transparent. But why is it transparent and then I still can see, right? It's because it has this jelly substance.
Yeah.
It's like an orb, but I don't know what is it, but it's just come towards me. Then I keep like asking myself, what is this, right? And then it's just gone. And then there are days where I will see a dark figure from the corner of my cupboard and the main door, because the main door opens this way.
Right.
My cupboards are facing this way. So in between the door closed, there's a black apparition that will just and move into the cupboard.
Dart across.
Correct.
It's
Dart
like very
across.
fast one.
Very fast. Shoo.
How old is this cupboard of yours?
Oh, let me think. Less than, because I was there for 10 years, we had like interior designers come in and did this, so it's quite new. It's not like old looking.
It's not from the previous owner. That's
not.
what you're asking.
It's not. It's actually new. Yeah, what's that word called?
Refurbished?
Refurbished, like renovated lah. Renovated the entire place. Yeah. So then I vacated from my place, moved to the computer room. That's when things really that was like the last for me. Wait, no. Okay, one of the last was before. Sorry, the stories are like
it's okay.
It's fine.
back and forth.
Fine.
Before I vacated that room, right? I was already like 17 or something. So like, you go outdoors and just like, stay until late with your friends and everything. Okay, so my room, the room that I have always been in, and the kitchen is actually quite far away. So it's even after the main door. So I always feel that whenever I go to the kitchen or I come back from the kitchen, right, I always feel that someone is chasing me behind. It's like when you're playing catching, then someone want to like really touch you already, then you will like feel the tingles in your back kind of thing. So there was a period of time where we rented the computer room to a friend, to one of my classmates. Right. So I didn't really tell her a lot of things, but I just say that like, sometimes I feel like someone's chasing me from the back lah. But I don't know why I shared that with her. So anyway, she was okay. She came in for a few months and everything was fine. And then there was this one night I was out. Then my mom called me. My mom was always like, every time I tell her these stories, right? She always say, no lah, you think too much lah. You like to read the true Singapore ghost stories, all that. I said, Mom, it's a different thing. I won't imagine things. But she won't listen. She always think that like, I'm just thinking too much.
Right.
So then my mom called me. I'm like, it's just another call. I pick up. My mom asked me, where are you? Are you coming back? Can you come back now? Then I'm like, wow, what's going on, right? And then she say, Kiki, my friend, saw something. Can you come back? Because she screamed very loud until like I got scared. So then I said like, I knew something was going on. I came back. And my friend was still crying. And I asked her like, what happened? So she said that like, in the middle of the night, she wanted to cook herself supper. So instant noodles, right? She cooked already. She wanted to bring it to her room, which is like a little curve away from my main door, my main room.
Right.
But as she's moving her way back to the computer room, right, she felt someone chasing her, which is very familiar to me lah.
Yeah.
Then because she panicked, right, she darted straight into my room instead of her own room. And somehow, in the past, I thought it was normal, but my door is the kind of door that will close by itself. It will never stay open by itself. And then she said that when she darted into my room, the door started closing, right? And then it was left ajar. Then she saw someone just crossing through that gap. Yeah, then she started screaming. Then my mom called me and I came back and Actually, that was the last straw for my mom to make a decision to get this matter settled.
Right.
Yeah.
That took her 10 years.
10 years. And you know what's the worst thing? That's not even the worst that I've experienced.
Jesus.
The very, very, was it that incident? Anyway, so I shifted to like the computer room, right, to stay after my friend vacated.
She vacated because of that
Yes,
thing.
correct. Correct. She vacated days after.
Serious
Days after. So after that, I shifted to the computer room. I don't know why. The main room that I always stay in I don't know, it's quite creepy to me by now.
Yeah.
So then I shifted to the computer room. Then there was this one night, you know, my cousin was going to get married soon. She said, can you sing for my wedding and everything? I was 16 by then. 16. I can't remember. So I can't sleep, you know. It was a period of time where you're not doing anything after secondary school.
I remember.
So I was just sitting down, squatting down actually beside my computer, just listening to music, deciding, should I sing this song? Should I sing that song? Then after that, I like, hey, wait, I need to pee. Then I stand up. The moment I stand up, behind my door, closed door, there is a female ghost staring right into my eyes. And her tongue was out.
God damn. This is clear as day.
It's clear as day. And I told myself I'm not going to blink my eye because I want to be very sure this time that I'm really seeing something. So her eyes were like really staring at me, tongue out. And I was like, no, I'm not going to blink my eye because if I blink my eye, if you're gone, it means I'm seeing things. And if I blink my eye, and what if you come closer to me? So I keep like staring at her to a point that I cannot. I blink my eye, she's gone. Thankfully, she's gone.
Was it dark? Your room, was it dark?
Yes, I only had a night lamp on.
So it's like very dim kind of mood light.
It's not. It's because the room is very small, right? So it's the kind where one night lamp would lit up enough of the room. It's
Right.
to a point where you can see that beside her, right? She's wearing white, black hair, tongue out, death stare. Beside her is like smoky.
Was she pissed off?
I
What was
don't
her
know.
expression like? Was she pissed off?
Just very angry. But yeah, she was just standing behind the door, and I couldn't escape.
So it was like, the action was like, you know that, then you stand up, then you turn.
I stand up
Then
and I
it's
don't
like,
even need to turn. The door was just right in front of me.
Walao
I just
eh.
stand up. Oh, how many steps was that?
So
Maybe
she
a good
was like
5-6
blocking
steps
the
away.
door lah. She was blocking
The door. I cannot even escape. The room is only that small. It's like 5-6 steps I can reach the door already. That was my last straw, and I told my mom, I am not going to stay here anymore. And that was the only time my mom started to believe me. And then she started scolding. Cause like I think they panicked. So then my mom was like, what? Bully my daughter? Then I'm like, a bit too late.
She scold like the old school technique scold vulgarities
first.
into the air.
Scold first, talk later.
Yeah.
So
But your mom has no experience whatsoever.
No, yeah. So then this went on to my mom deciding for sure, now I'm gonna take action, right? So she went to tell the tangki, like this is, do we call it possession thing? Yeah.
Medium lah, medium.
The medium, yes, the medium. So we went to the medium for the first time ever. We don't know this person. We don't know these people. We just recommended there for the first time. So we went there, went into the room, told them like, oh, our address, our names. And then it's so interesting, right? Because this is the very first time that I really believe something like that. The deity has his eyes closed. And then he started doing this. Oh goodness, he's like looking around. And then the first sentence he said, there's too many mirrors in your house. There's these 2 mirrors right in front of your door. And I'm like, holy, it is. We actually made this partition wall, feature wall with 2 mirrors at the side. And then he said, it looks like a tombstone lah. And then he started saying, oh, I know where it is. Yeah. Then after that, he said that this female ghost, right, used to reside there. So it's probably from the owner before us lah. So she said that like we invaded her space.
Right.
So that's why she's been making noise so that we hear her and we know that like we are actually invading lah, but we didn't get it. Like I always thought that I think too much. So one fine other day they came over to settle this business once and for all. So before this session, right, they actually spoke to us and told us that like so the deity, like the medium, told us keep all your doors open windows open, mirrors covered with newspaper.
Right.
Because if not, it will like just run to places that I cannot reach, that kind of thing. Then after that, he said something. He said, you may or not see it, but do not make eye contact. Then I'm like, bro, no. He said, no matter what happens, stay behind me. So I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. So on that day itself, that night, cause it's the guards from hell, right? The Hei Bai Wu Chang. It was Tua
Pe. Yeah. So the guy tell Tua Pe lah.
Yeah, correct. So then he came. We had to switch off the lights.
Oh God.
It was so cold. I don't know why for the first time. Because maybe, okay, I always try to rationalize also. I'm not like superstitious or anything. So I tell myself, okay lah, maybe because we nervous, you know, so we start to get cold. So then we were asked to stay behind him, right? So all his helpers and everything, we were all behind him. So there's 3 doors in front of him. He set the table properly, 3 doors to 3 rooms. Then after that, he was reciting his stuff, holding a bunch of like incense sticks and everything. Then after that, there was a helper. There was a guy who, after I dated, he's also a tanki, a medium as well. And I didn't know at the point of time, right? So he was just talking to one of his friends beside him. I was way behind. Then after that, I hear him talking, right? So I went over. Then I say, what are you talking about? So I say, oh no, the apparition is is that your mom's room? Like, yeah, my mom's room. Then I realized, he can see. Then after that, the next moment, I saw another helper in front with the medium, right? Taking the talisman, burning, and then open my mom's door and put the talisman in. Then at the same time, this guy that I dated after, right? He said, now it came out already. Then, now it's going to the second room. The next thing I saw was the helper, far away in front of us, took another talisman and opened that door, the computer room door, and just put another talisman in so that he could also see where the female ghost was going. Then I think it was to a point where the female ghost had nowhere to go already because it was being trapped in front of the medium as well as the 3 doors with the talisman, right? So then they helped the deity, the medium up and then sat down on the floor facing something in front, and he was just talking to air. I don't know. And then I'm like, yeah, sure. Just don't involve me. I don't want to see anything. But I was curious so I was just watching, making sure that I don't make eye contact to anything that's unfamiliar, right? So then me and my mom was summoned to sit beside the medium.
Oh God.
They're like, wow, I thought that's just it. And then, sure, can. So we held like incense sticks, joss sticks in front of us. Then after that, the medium asked us to say sorry. Sorry for invading your space. Yeah, like, okay, I'm sorry that we invaded your space. Okay. And then there was a point the medium got angry. The medium threw like a small little coffin like far away. Then when I asked like, how come the medium so angry? Then that guy that I dated after said, because the female ghosts don't want to discuss like, to leave or anything. So then he had to be more aggressive. Because I think the medium already offered a lot of things already. Like, okay, so this apparition says she wants this amount of incense paper, this amount of things, food, everything, give already. Still not happy. So the medium like got angry and threw a little coffin. So, also right, before this session, the medium actually asked us to buy a hulu. I don't know, like in the past they used to drink water from it. It's this shape. Right? Okay. So they asked us to buy. The first place that you can think of to buy this kind of things, where would you think it is? Chinatown or Simalu there, right?
Yep.
We found none. None. From all those religious shop and everything. 没有就是没有. Don't have. Really don't have. And I'm like, how is it even possible? Like they wanted to find one with an opening. Don't have means don't have. But I don't know how we managed to find one. Only one. Brought it back. And apparently the female ghost was being sealed in it lah. But it was being put on the altar.
Yep.
I don't know why it was still there.
Your house got altar? I thought your house no altar.
After that, my mom did. After that, my mom did. After some years, 5 years later, then she decided to have one.
This one, Chinese god.
Yeah, this kind.
Okay.
Yeah. We needed to find one with an opening. Cannot find. Practically cannot even find one without opening. So it was being kept on the altar. And I don't know why it was still on the altar
You need to pray to it also.
or something like that. But I guess my mom didn't understand better, like, so we didn't know what to do. And we realized that we cannot continue staying there anymore. Like, cannot, like every morning you will just remember like what happened like days before and everything. So we decided to shift out lah.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, when we are preparing to shift out, they say just don't say that you're shifting out. Just move your things and everything. Yeah,
Keep
and
quiet lah.
Keep quiet. Move out. So we took some days to move out, like the mattress, your own clothes and furniture and everything. So we were still on off sleeping in that place lah.
Right.
And then there was one time, my mom's room, right, is situated in a way I will never sleep alone anymore. So I was living with my mom. My mom's room is like this one, for example, this one is the bed, right? You have to make a U shape to walk lah. There's a U-shaped aisle
Right.
to walk around about, So then there was a computer at the very end of this aisle, this U. The toilet is there. There was one time I was using the computer and I wanted to go get water. Again, I never think quick enough lah. I went alone again. So, stood up, turned behind, the toilet door closed completely. Completely closed. I went out to open the door. Okay lah, the door will like shift a bit cause air pressure. Shift a bit. Went out to get water. Came in, closed the door. Walked in front of the toilet. The toilet door is wide open. My mom did not wake up. Did not. I look at my mom. I ask her, Mama, no response.
Oh no.
So wide open. Then I'm like, close it back. So my brother also, I don't know if 他在中弹 or what, like just trying to be brave or act brave. The other day, my brother, the very last few days where we could occupy the place, right? My brother slept there alone. We kind of like to do things alone, huh? So he said, cannot. That place really a lot of things. He said that when he was sleeping, the door of the toilet will open by itself. And then he heard children laughing in the computer room, just right behind. Then I realized, this place really cannot stay. Then we were praying, can we like sell this house away? Because if not, cannot buy new house, no. Like no money to buy new house. Then
So y'all rented some place first lah?
We stayed with my grandma.
Or for a while lah?
Yeah.
While you're trying to solve this issue.
Yeah.
And all this while there's an altar.
Yes.
That altar is what deity?
Guan Yin.
Okay,
And
understand.
speaking of that Guan Yin, right? So I think it was on that same day also where we had the session where we tried to seize the female apparition, right? We wanted to switch out the Guan Yin at the same time lah. So we switched like to a new one. When they shifted out the old one, right? Everyone noticed that there's a crack behind the old one, and then they were all very shocked. I mean, I don't know why is it so weird lah. I don't know, because to me, porcelain or anything with cracks or I don't know. Yeah, but they were all very shocked. Like, how come there's a huge
Also,
crack
you
at the
already
back?
had a deity.
Like maybe 5 years later.
It's because you complained to your mom, then your mom go and
I
get
don't
one.
know. I don't know if it was because of that.
So your mom just suddenly one day
happy,
got...
yeah.
Was there like a ritual when she got the first Guan Yin?
I don't remember. Or maybe it was done.
Well, you don't know lah. You didn't see it lah. You returned home, then it was just there.
Yeah.
I see. But she got pray to it.
Yeah. But not quite often lah, because she's very westernized. Travel a lot. Didn't quite believe until maybe, that 5 years into the house, she don't travel so much already. Then she started to like, maybe we should have one or something. I don't know. But she never experienced, she never trusted me when I say all these stories.
Yeah. So much things to unpack.
I know.
A
I literally
lot.
have like going
That
through.
was 10 years.
Yeah. I cannot imagine you survived it. It's...
Yeah.
Wow, you lived it. It's
It's insane.
okay.
Like,
But just first thing first, she's the second guest that made me goosebump. I actually got goosebump towards the last part because I can imagine the rituals, and I've seen these kind of rituals happen before. It's
insane. It's really
it's
insane.
damn creepy.
Like
guys.
you don't want to believe it, but wow.
So basically, what Belle actually experienced is an exorcism.
I would say.
Taoist
Oh my
exorcism
God.
Of the flat lah.
Try.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Try.
think it was kind of successful, but I think there's more to it.
I think it's a bottle, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of questions, but my first question is, so that what's the bottle?
It's called Hulu, Chinese god.
Chinese god.
What happened to that after your moved out?
We don't know.
Yeah, she just left. They left
We
it there lah.
don't know, we
Basically,
left
they
it
left it
there
there
on
lah.
the
Nobody go and
altar.
settle lah. That one is bad lah. Actually.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
a lot of things to unpack. So Guan Yin is basically the goddess of mercy.
Yes.
Right.
She can be considered Buddhist or Taoist depending on
Yep.
your religion.
Yep.
But she is kind of like she's there to bless. It's quite common to find them in Singapore houses.
Yes.
Yeah, Chinese household usually will have.
Yeah.
And the crack, I have my theories is that when they say a deity's like statue cracks, right?
It's
means
not there
that
anymore.
It's left already.
Yeah.
Or it got defiled.
Or something.
Then something else entered it. Which goes to show that that's why I asked you about the first time your mom brought it, because it could be the case of she just buy the statue and she never kai guang.
Yeah, it's possible.
Because you're supposed to bless the
Open
thing
the eyes,
to
right?
summon
Right.
the representative down.
Yeah.
So then you will. But also there's certain rituals. So for example, right, the house must be clean first.
Yeah.
Because if
But
not,
it's
gods
obviously
will not
not.
come down.
Right.
If the house is defiled, it's very hard for the god to enter. You need to clean it. So maybe the step was already wrong.
Yeah.
And then now that they have to put another thing, an entity, essentially something that is yin energy beside the Kuan Yin, I think there's something wrong there lah.
Yeah.
And I guess it's settled, right? Like after the
We left lah. That's how we settled it lah.
no,
right?
I mean like after that she
We
never
sold
appeared.
it lah.
She never appeared already, right? After the
She never.
But-
I asked my mom long after what happened, after we sold the house. She said actually she received a lot of calls from the previous owner. But she just ignored lah. And ever since that I had repercussions. Repercussions of like me dreaming. I have dreams that I went back there.
Oh.
And I'm like, why am I back here? And I feel like I'm being played around. And I'm being like sucked into like a blanket or something, like a blanket. And then I woke up. There were a lot of times this happened last time when I first left
now
the
don't
house.
have lah. Now don't have. Oh,
Now
good,
don't
good,
have.
Good.
But I also have a lot of dreams after that. I mean, even when I shifted to my current place, there was one episode. Something happened. I was sleeping facing my wardrobe, and then I was watching shows on my laptop. Then I was very, very tired, so I fell asleep. Then I was asleep, right? Then I tell myself, oh crap, I haven't switched off my laptop. I need to switch off my laptop. So I try to open my eyes. And there are days where you are so tired that even opening your eyes is difficult. In the midst of it, I opened my eyes a bit like that, right? I saw a little girl kneeling down, facing my wardrobe, diagonally right in front of my laptop. Wardrobe in the middle.
Kneeling
She's
down
just sitting
towards
there.
you.
No, she's kneeling down facing cupboard.
So
She's
you didn't
in
see
green.
her face.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's wearing those 套装, like the last time the auntie uncle will wear. Top and bottom is the same kind. But she's a young little girl and she's green.
Green ah?
Green. She's green. Then did I really saw that? Then after I see, my laptop is still on. My cupboard is there. Wow, okay, the
She's
girl is
still
not
there?
there. No, the girl's not there.
You were alone lah.
I was, in my room, yes.
Oh my god. No, that's the scary part. Maybe your mom with you or something.
No,
wow, that. Yeah.
No, I'm alone in my
Bruh.
own room. But
Current ah.
current
How long
flat.
was this ago?
Also good, let me see. I shifted in when I was 18. More than 10 years ago. 12, 13 years ago.
Also, you're still staying in the same place
Yeah,
lah.
same place. But
the
now,
replacement.
but now, see, the thing is, I don't always think of these kind of things.
Yeah.
Right now, my bed is literally right where the girl kneeled down on. My bed is literally there. I reformatted the whole room.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so a lot of things to
A lot.
unpack.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, personally, from what I gather, is something that's left behind by the previous owner. I feel that with these kind of things, right, when you talk about them, especially vengeful spirits, you tend to attract their energy. So need to be careful when you're doing this, especially depending on the date. If you're talking already on Chinese New Year, I think it should be fine. Quite hot the
Yeah.
day. But at the same time, it's also it's good that it didn't latch on to you. Because what the deity said that it was right. Don't say that you're moving. The moment he finds out, it will latch on to you.
Yeah.
It's already trying to latch on to you. Yeah, it's vengeful And this kind of case we've seen a lot already. Actually, I don't know about you, but I've seen a lot where it's haunted house. You just keep passing on, no? Remember?
Oh, isn't the flat?
Yeah,
Just- okay.
Incredible Tales, right?
Yeah.
Shafi when he came on our show, same
Oh,
thing.
yeah, his
House
insane.
Woodlands also now empty also.
Yeah.
And I have a friend, right? Also go through the same thing. But I think my brother-in-law's friend is the most power one. The guy got third eye. He can see one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he see his goal. He don't care. the thing boom the door.
Oh my
and he scold
God.
them vulgarity, scold. But the parents scared, but he not scared. Say,
my
you don't
God.
disturb me. I'm trying to play game. Don't disturb me.
But then you see, sometimes being more vulgar or angsty at them could work another way also.
Can backfire. No, it depends on your energy, ma.
Oh yeah, that's
Maybe
true.
the guy, his 八字, his
Is very
energy is very strong. So he's scared of them. Like certain people with the third eye, they tend to attract. Some is repel.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember E.T. story? The little boy that followed him home.
Yeah.
Then the friend tried to talk to the little boy. The colleague got
Oh
third
my
eye.
God.
The little boy disappeared because the little boy scared. It could be that also that the friend got a very strong faith.
Right.
Oh, that's
Like
true.
very spiritual,
yeah.
very strong faith. So that, I see you scared. So I think it really depends on people.
Yeah.
It's like you can tell one, well, like for example, when you talk about it, your hair stand, you feel
Yes.
like not right. Then maybe just
Most of the time when I talk about it, my hair will stand again.
my hair also stand.
So I'm very scared that like she finds me.
Yeah, don't lah. I think okay lah.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
You also never say the address, you also never say
Never.
anything. So okay lah. But I can tell you for sure lah. Like I mean, we shoot horror show. When you're talking about them, they will come They will come and watch lah.
Yeah.
The minimal is like they will come and watch and listen lah. But they were human ones lah. I think what we are scared of the most is satanic one lah. The demonic ones are
It's true,
they're out
yeah.
to harm humans ah. The ones that were humans, they're like, wow, ghost talk about come like that only like.
Speaking of
you mean
which,
me?
right, you know, when we were like very, very young, maybe 17, 18 years old, we like to talk about horror shows. We would like stay over with friends and everything. You know, actually that reminded me, right, there was one time I had a gathering with friends in a room and then they were talking about ghost stories. I wasn't, I was just listening. And then, like, can you imagine this silence? Then talk. Okay. Suddenly you hear this.
Nice.
Then like, nobody clapping what? Then nobody at home what?
So
Okay.
it's all a
Then we
group
like,
of friends inside.
group of friends,
Which
yeah.
room? Not the computer room, the other room.
No, not in my house. Not in my house. My friend's house. My friend's house.
Damn.
Yeah. Then we hear. Then after a while, then we hear again. Then I'm like, oh
The
my
ghost
God,
clap.
the entire night,
Good the story.
The entire night. I keep hearing. Oh,
Slow claps some more.
slow claps.
I mean, okay, this may seem like an obvious answer, but I just want to ask, like, because you, for the majority of the 10 years, everything that happened to you up to you seeing, you had some kind of reasoning for it.
Yeah. I keep telling myself, maybe it's really the expansion of the
Yeah.
wood and everything. Maybe I see wrong.
I mean, taking all that into account, taking everything that you experienced, do you consider yourself a believer in the supernatural, or are you still a bit more?
Skeptical,
I will use logic before anything else.
I will always try to use logic before anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I was made to believe.
Yeah.
I was made to believe in the upstairs and the downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. Like, I would think that, quite frankly, the first one with the hand already would have been enough for me to go, no.
Yeah.
But the fact that you kept trying to be logical about it, like
Yeah.
that's,
Unimaginable.
I mean, yeah, you handled that a lot better than I would have, that's for sure lah.
Every time I think back, I ask myself like, why did I take action or say anything right from the start? But I just keep telling yourself, I see wrong. No, I think no lah, maybe it's not. Then your mom telling you, no lah, you watch too much stories. Okay.
Yeah.
Even more so.
And you're still okay with watching horror now.
I'm okay. You know, it works either ways, right? So now, I personally realize that whoever that I date, right, is more afraid of me in watching horror shows. Then I'm like, okay lah, not very scary lah. Can be quite, 紧张 at some point. Like, you get a little bit more scared. But okay lor. Like my current partner, we just recently, oh my God, I tell you, I don't dare to watch horror shows about pocong. I really, really don't dare. But so like Netflix had a few, right? And then I said I don't want to watch because there's one like up in the face, you can tell it's about pocong.
Yeah.
The other one I didn't know what's gonna happen. There was no like descriptions also. So I'm like, okay, let's watch this. Alamak, it's about pocong lah. Then after that we were watching. Then my partner went to like cover his eyes with a blanket. And you tell me what happened, okay? And I'm like, okay. So I guess it worked different ways, I guess, because you experienced it already. Not like I'm okay to see any, no, but I'm just okay, yeah. More
Interesting.
okay with seeing it, I guess.
Closer to the mic, Win. You're a bit far.
Oh, sorry.
You.
To me, right, I feel like it's okay to show yourself in front of me, but don't scare me. Like,
Sounds like an invitation.
no, it's not. It's not. Open note to everyone. It's not an invitation. I'm just saying, don't scare me. It's number one. Yeah.
I mean, you're in the media circle entertainment folks confirm got ghost story one.
Yeah.
This is something that I've attested. Every single one will have one, at least one weird story that happened on sets or in recordings. They just like entertainment.
I mean, okay, look, the on-set one, not great. But like you said, like it seems commonplace. I think it's what really hits me and what I find very interesting about how you handle things is that that's home for you.
Yeah.
And still you manage to...
You cannot run from that home.
Yeah, but also...
It's not changing rooms in the hotel, so unfortunately, I wish.
I mean, you change rooms lah, but like, that's...
Still in the same...
Yeah, I really cannot imagine how I would have reacted in your situation.
It's unimaginable. I wouldn't be able to if it's the current house, I don't know how I handle it also.
Move out lor. Temporary move out
You
lor.
move out.
Then settle.
Very charm.
Oh, it's hard to get flats.
It is hard to get
very
flats.
charm.
It's a pain in the ass.
Can you imagine the ones who are renting? Worse, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's
That's worse, right? Yeah.
Do you have like altars or anything in your current place?
Yes.
Okay.
Again, I don't pray.
Yeah.
Like that's why I say I'm not like superstitious. It's just like, okay, I'm made to believe, but I'm very lazy to like pray every day lah. But my mom does lah.
Then okay lah.
Yeah.
One person pray can already lah.
Okay lah, not
Bless
enough
bless the household.
But one interesting fact is my niece, who is only 1 year old, will request to pray. She will point to the altar, she will point to the joss sticks, and she wants to pray. So okay lah, one more person to pray. I guess.
Yeah, it's fine. Let her do it for the whole house.
Yeah, lazy to pray.
Yeah. So the thing about like all these like cursed houses, right?
Yeah.
Or houses with a history, right? It needs to find the right owner.
Actually,
If you think about it, like it's very strange one. Like some people, right, they absolutely will not stay in that house. But that some person just see the house, nice in there.
Just go in.
There was a story about this guy, like unfortunately he passed away, nobody knew. 10 years. His body was not found in Singapore.
Oh my god.
Potong Pasir flat. And it was like you know, the name is condemned already lah. And somehow like the smell didn't come. Somehow just the right circumstance, nobody found. And until like I think some NEA officers were trying to go and check for mosquitoes, and then they realized that this guy has been missing for the longest time and nobody visit him. So he got no family, no ties. And then by then bones ready lah. So they cleared the house. Then of course HDB took back the house or something. They put it up on sale. Or like maybe they sold it lah basically. Then this family just bought it. They're like, yeah, we understand that there was one guy.
I remember what
you saw that, right?
Yeah.
And then like we're okay with it. Which you okay? Yeah, with it.
If you're watching this, the owners can comment down below. Or just let us know your feedback.
Actually a lot lah. A lot. It's really the frequency the Toa Payoh ritual murders.
Yeah.
That flat. Yeah, somebody bought it and stayed. Said nothing, okay.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
See, it's
Yeah,
okay.
so it's really depend on your energy. I mean, I know I would not do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For precautions.
Yeah,
Yes.
for precaution. But then again, I'm not going to review where I stay. For those that know, they know lah, bopian lah. But like the place that I stay is a well-documented place where, the Japanese committed atrocities against the Chinese.
Your silent movement got me.
Yeah. So I mean, but it is what it is, right? But so far I'm okay lah.
I mean,
I'm chill.
It's
also a fated one.
People say like Singapore is per square kilometer the most haunted place in the world, just because it's so small that the ghosts probably have nowhere else to go, so they're squeezing everywhere.
Overpopulated.
Yeah, exactly. Overpopulated in terms of actual people and then ghosts also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, taking that into account, the fact that it's not.
Bro, it's everywhere, bro.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that most
Bro, it's
people
everywhere.
don't wake up every day and then immediately see like 5 ghosts in their room.
Yeah. You want to feel better, right? You just know that there's more dead people than alive people.
Yeah.
If you go by human history.
Right.
So
Sometimes I comfort myself by saying, actually, the living is more scary than the dead.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This one we confirm. I think we are all in agreement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've asked that question to like
Everybody, bro.
true podcasters, true crime podcasters that come on the show, and they're like, oh no, definitely living. Living's far scarier.
Yeah. That's what I think too.
Yeah. So, any more on-set ghost stories, like things that happen during filming?
I've completely thrown out the questions. But at this point in time, like none of the questions could compare.
Don't need. Onset don't have. Let me think. Onset don't have. Very short one also. I was in Singapore. I had a staycation like 3 years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, with my then boyfriend. Then after that, because it was I think still COVID period, so we couldn't actually dine out.
Right.
We had to order like room service. So then we ordered like almost right away after I put down the call. I laid in bed just like chilling. Then after that we heard, so fast me. I just gone, yeah. Then my then boyfriend was, he just came out of the toilet, which is like literally next to the door, right? Then after that, he heard it also. That's why he stood up. Then after that, I wanted to say, don't open the door. Next moment, he opened already.
Oh no.
Then I'm like, oh, nobody's there. We were in the corner unit, by the way. So looked out. Nobody's there. Nobody could run anywhere. It was literally our door. There's no connecting doors or anything at all. I'm like, okay, never mind. Nothing. Okay, close the door. Then after that, okay, this one nothing much happened. But then before we slept, we heard a very loud thud in the toilet. Bam. Then I tell him, see lah, I told you don't open the door already, right? Then I started chanting within myself. To the point that I fell asleep lah. So don't anyhow open doors, guys.
I do like how your response to the second one was like, you see lah.
I told you don't open the door already.
When I tell you stuff, you do can.
You never go and investigate, man. Maybe something dropped.
No, because in the toilet, I knew that because we're going to be there for one day. We left nothing in the toilet. There's no hangers behind the door. There's no towels, nothing. Nothing could drop. My toiletries, his toiletries are all outside. Nothing is inside.
Is this toilet? Is this hotel on an island?
No way.
Oh,
It's
It would have been very
I'm
specific.
trying not to get sued. Okay.
can he or not?
Can.
Its name is changed.
Oh, okay. I roughly know which
They
one.
recently changed their name.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But food is not bad.
I'm sure. It's an expensive hotel though.
I like how the balance like might be haunted. Food very good.
Yeah,
You
so
decide for yourself.
You decide.
Bro, all hotels got ghosts one lah.
Yeah.
Walao eh. It's just that you lucky enough to
to
experience or not. Yeah.
Luck.
Luckily.
No, it's the corner units are the most rabaks one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then always I go overseas, they always give me the goddamn
Corner, same.
Yeah, I'm very angry. But so far I never kena anything.
I think the only time I've stayed in a corner unit in a hotel was the night before my wedding. And quite frankly, I think I was more scared of everything going wrong at the wedding. So thankfully,
all was good.
Yeah, the ghost is like, you know what? You got enough problems already. lah. So you
I don't disturb you.
Yeah. It's like, bro, marriage. Whew, yeah.
No, your energy strong. Like on the day of your wedding, your energy should be quite strong. Yeah.
That's true. There was another time though, I was in JB. I booked a room. Don't even know which room that you're going to stay in, right? So I went there. I wanted to check in. Then they say the room is in basement 1. Then I'm like,
What?
You alone?
with my current boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Then after that, but we were staying in different rooms. Don't ask me why, okay? So anyway, with different rooms, just side by side.
Side by side lah,
Right,
side by
right.
side.
Not really like side by side, but like side by side.
In the same floor lah.
Yeah, same floor, just across each other. So then he opened his door. I opened my own door. It was immediately, I feel whenever you face something, right, you will know immediately one. I opened the door. I could already point out which corner has something already. I could feel like a figure standing at the corner like that. I could feel another
whose room?
very tall figure, my own room.
Oh my god.
Then I looked in, then I like, no, I feel people staring at me. So then I went out. Then I said like, no lah, I'm just gonna cancel the booking.
Then you found another hotel. lah.
Another hotel.
Hang on. I heard this
Oh
right.
my
The room
God.
was at basement 1.
Basement 1.
No light lor.
Yeah, no
No
much
window
light.
what? Cause basement how do we have window?
No, but that's the thing. Like, why is the room on basement 1?
Exactly. So I thought, okay lah, right, before I even enter, like, oh, maybe it's okay. You know, some hotel rooms in overseas, like Korea, also don't have windows one. I thought I was like, okay lah, I open the door, no.
JB where?
No. JB where?
Which part of JB?
It's very near KSL. Very near, but not like around KSL. A little bit further away. Basement one, got window lah, but blocked. So got sunlight, but not much also. The room is very
Not Mount Austin, right?
No.
Oh, okay. I like Mount Austin. Yeah, Mount Austin, nice, right? Nice.
Nice.
Like really nice or nice?
No, nice.
Yeah.
No bad vibes. The only bad vibes that I got was from KL lah. That one got someone pull my leg.
I was in KL once or so.
Sleeping, right?
Yeah, sleeping. Yeah.
I was in KL once or so with my current boyfriend, and then we were also sleeping in different rooms. Don't ask me why. I couldn't sleep the whole night. I was very tired. The room looked very beautiful, much unlike the JB one. Very beautiful, very nice. There is an open garden. Like if you open your balcony door, there's like an open garden over there. Very nice. Obviously I draw the curtains at night.
Yeah.
The entire night I feel people looking at me.
Oh.
A lot of people. Oh, my ears just
Popped.
No, my ears just 突然间一边没有声音。
What?
突然间我的耳朵没有声音。
Pop lah, pressure lah.
I guess. That one moment suddenly went, yeah, so I
Which part of KL?
I don't remember already. I go KL too often. And then, yeah, I felt the entire night, like when I was resting on my bed, I felt someone looking at me like that.
Oh my god.
Another person standing at the side. I really don't have a third eye. But it's just sometimes, that's why I say, right, when you don't think about it, you don't think about it at all. You just want to sleep. I don't want to spend time thinking about these kind of things, okay? Skeptics, trust me. But sometimes you just feel like you cannot sleep because a lot of people stare at you.
I feel like you saying I don't have the third eye, at least half the audience going, you sure or not?
Really, I don't have.
I feel like
Don't show.
it's something that has been developed for her. Not third eye lah.
But like
I think
a
she's
sense of-
more closer to what I have, which is the sixth sense.
Right.
Like because you are so exposed to it, then you constantly exposed, then your frequency more aligned to theirs. So you can sense already lor.
Sometimes.
So it's like your mind's eye. Yeah. So it's like if mine is very heightened, right? I can tell you where it's standing, but I cannot tell you what it looks like. But I can feel it. Like for example, this one. Something like that lah. Something like that lah. So yeah. So it's more of like you expose enough. It's for the same thing. Is our friend Eugene Tay from Supernatural Confessions. He also said the same thing. It's like he cannot, but he's done so many ghost hunting, right? To the point, right? He's attuned his body to be able to
feel sense.
Yeah, because you too many experiences. Sometimes it's you're born with. I believe mine is born with one lah. No choice one. But because of what I do, I think it next level, train to the next level already. Yeah, like people like art, that one is really they're born with it. Yeah. So it is what it is, right?
He's born with it. He hosts Tales from Incredible Tales. Hosts Incredible Tales. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Soon Wayne will get it also.
No.
I mean, you're in this pool, man.
No. I will stay ignorant. As Carl has the perfect phrase for it. You are blissfully ignorant. I will stay blissfully ignorant. I don't want to know. I don't want to see. I'll just sit out here. I am a coward. Scaring me is like a low-hanging fruit. No point.
You know,
so
people,
envious, eh?
Yeah, you know, people keep spamming, right? Like on the comments on Incredible Tales and that they keep asking us to scare you. It's a bit sick.
Yes, it is.
You guys are sick, man.
What's wrong with you people?
But at the same time, it's good content.
No.
Some plans up the sleeves. We'll see.
Stop. Can you all please stop giving Carl ideas?
Yeah.
Inspirations, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's good one, like content.
Is it? No.
Do you still feel it?
No more.
Just a while
It's
only.
just that
Are you very
moment.
cold?
No,
Okay.
No, I'm not cold.
No, I was just asking because she looks like she's very cold.
No, I'm not cold.
Okay. Can.
At all.
You okay?
A bit hot as a matter of fact, so it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice,
good temperature. Can I also share about my dreams though?
Can.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a repercussion from our PTSD from the previous flat. Shortly after I shifted to the current flat, I'll have dreams. And then there are times where I notice that I will chant in my dreams, right? When something happened in a dream that I find it's not right. Like if I get transported back to that house.
You will in the dreams.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will get transported back into the house, or there are some bad things happening or something, then I'll just start chanting. Right. Then sometimes, most of the time, it gets me out of the dream.
Right.
Or like wake up. Oh, okay, cool. Maybe people say like sleep paralysis or something, I don't know. And then there are also times where you chant in your sleep, and then there's something that goes, it doesn't work.
What the?
Yeah. And then there was also another time where I had a dream. I had a dream that I was sleeping in my room. Literally, right? I was already sleeping in my room. Then after that, I heard
The old room or the current room?
current room.
Okay.
I was sleeping in my room. I dreamt of myself sleeping in the room. So I wasn't sure if it's current or something. So everything looks the same. The lights that I switched on sometimes, still the same. I switched it on this time. I heard far away outside my main door. Far away. And then suddenly it started moving into the room, in the house, living room. Like it sounded like goblin elf kind of thing. It sounded, somehow you have this impression that it's very short, very small. Outside my door. Inside my door. On top of me.
Oh.
Yeah, then I really got shocked awake. Then it's really the same thing, but like you really cannot make it out anymore if it's really a dream or reality sometimes.
Could it be because you watch a lot of horror films?
No, I don't really watch a lot. Like if I watch anything, like maybe podcasts or a YouTube channel, it's usually in the day when I'm preparing for work or something. So it's for entertainment and not to like scare myself. I don't watch horror films by myself or with anyone at night or something.
Or you always watch in the day?
Yeah, I watch in the day, like Taiwan. Yeah, for entertainment purpose.
The dreams you have of the previous place, do you still get them?
No. Thankfully, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
So you say that you chant, right?
Yeah.
Is what Buddhist? The Buddhist one?
Last time, right, I will chant in Buddhist. But then after that, because I was exposed to like this Japanese soka.
Oh,
yeah.
soka,
So then they have this particular chant that they always chant. I find myself chanting in my sleep, like in bad dreams. And then there was this one time when I was told it's not like it doesn't work. Show myself awake again. Yeah.
I have one of those dreams before, like where you see yourself sleeping. That's creepy. 3 times.
Yes. Actually, I dreamt myself floating.
Yeah.
When I was in the old flat, I dreamed a lot of myself floating. Like you see your hand, but then you also see like this slightly translucent part of yourself floating up.
Right.
Then there's tingles in your hands. People call it sleep paralysis, right? And try to force yourself back down, that kind of thing.
Out of body experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucid dreaming. I don't know.
The worst one is where you think that you're dreaming, but you're not dreaming. Yeah. Okay, it's very strange. So I kena before, right? Like it's like I see myself asleep. Yeah, like okay, I wake myself up.
Wait, where are you?
In my bedroom.
Like
then
standing, watching yourself sleep?
Yeah. Then I wake up, but I'm in the dream again. It's a loop, bro. 3 times. Then I wake up.
Cannot come out.
Yeah, it's a very complex psychological thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I wouldn't immediately call it a supernatural event. I would say like probably too tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Psychological is
Same.
weird.
Don't think too much about it.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's very normal. When I do horror stuff, that night it's a bit harder to sleep.
Yeah, that's why.
You keep thinking about the ghost stories.
That's why I only do ghost map scripts during the day.
Yeah, no, normal. You see the things that we do for horror, walao eh.
And you people still want to scare me some more.
They sacrifice.
Basket though.
They sacrifice their daily life for you guys, man. For real.
Yeah.
I really want to ask what makes you like decide that you want to do this in your own house?
Or my own house. Out of necessity, I guess. I mean, it's very expensive to rent a place, to be honest. In Singapore, rental is like crazy. I mean, I feel like if I can save the cost to create better content, then I would. We used to have a studio in Golden Mile, which is also on brand, to be honest. I remember Teddy came on and she's like, oh, I might die. I might get murdered if I come on this show. I'd never met these guys before. Then the studio in Golden Mile. That's true. But it's also partly the reason is because I don't like traveling out. I try to
It's more
stay at home.
convenient also.
It's
Very
mafan
realistic
with the
reasons.
Equipment and stuff. But also I do see the not so good points about doing horror shows at home.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean I know certain techniques to clean the house, so I think it's fine. It's fine, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
She's got like the very non-convincing.
I mean, we've had enough people with the third eye step into your house, and they all
Sometimes
seem-
people just want to
Okay.
be. I mean, I take it with a grain of salt. Honesty. Sometimes people are just don't want to be rude, or they don't want to get involved. Yeah.
there are a few grains of salt around your house also. So.
I mean, whatever comes. Because at the end of the day, right, this is my house.
Yeah.
So if you do not have the permission to come in, you do not have the permission to come in. Yeah. I was just watching a Taiwanese horror show just now before you all came.
Oh.
And then there was this guy who was like saying, 你来搞我哦，等一下我就找师傅来搞回你咯。
I'm gonna nod as
这
if
样
I
玩
know
就
it's
没完没了。It's like if you disturb me now, later I go and hire a master and disturb you back lor. So it's a back and forth. It will never end. So 井水不犯河水嘛。So it's like if you don't
Don't mess with me, I don't mess
yeah,
with
if you
you.
don't mess with me, I won't mess with you.
The
It's a
river water
it's a
don't
whole
mess with the
karmic
ocean.
cycle. You chill. You
See, but that's the reason why, and again, touch wood all around not here, but you know, that's the reason why I think we also try to be as respectful as possible.
yeah.
For sure.
Because I just, again, blissful ignorance,
Scared lah.
but whatever
He's
is scared. No, 100%. I will outwardly say it. I am scared that anything's gonna happen.
I feel like the moment you openly say you're scared, they're coming.
No.
I'm like, ooh, scared. I like.
I feel like they look at me as if got no challenge.
Oh, that's true.
Like my
Depends.
if my cat is loud enough, my cat could scare me. So the ghost is like really cat.
They feed on fear lah. That's one thing lah. Honestly, some of them they really do feed on fear lah. Yeah. But I mean, I've always of this mind where I never harm anyone. Why should I be scared?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
But at the same time, you think about it, right? Like there's rules ma.
Yeah, lor.
There's rules ma. So for example, like your that epic ghost stories where of your old house, that one is bo pian lah. That one is just suay lah.
I feel like we did it the wrong way lah. That's why it
and
started the wrong way.
you moved in
Yeah.
to a house that already have something. Then all your experiences, I think it's just like maybe you should have gotten someone to pay you. Don't be alone.
That was my lesson to
Yeah.
learn. Never go alone.
Like I also like sometimes I also a bit cheeky lah, a bit stubborn. Like, I do horror one, I not scared.
Yeah, it's okay lah,
I
just
alone.
go lah, yo.
I go alone. Then kena lor.
Because I feel like when I always have this impression where if I go toilet or something, then I ask people to accompany me, like very can go yourself what, right? Like, 可以陪我去厕所吗？自己去啦。So like okay lah, just go myself or low.
I feel like it's okay, especially when you are talent. So no lah, later my makeup no not nice. I use the toilet then my makeup not nice. But if you're a crew, right, I think it'll be hard.
Oh, that's true.
It's like people already not enough, already overtime
still
already. Then you still want people to
accompany you.
toilet.
Well, depending on the crew. If it's the kind of crew that you had, right? The crew is like, oh yeah, okay, all go together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can be smart about it. If I was the crew, like, I would say, hey bro, we go smoke then toilet together.
Yeah. Oh,
See?
true.
See? Then you must do it at the right time, like in between takes. Then you
I
go.
don't know. I couldn't find any reasons. I don't smoke. I just want to pee. I have no difficulties in, cause sometimes they had difficulty in like unbuckling their pants and everything. I don't have. It's just like that. Oh, okay, what? No reason. So
Yeah.
lesson learned.
I think maybe you're too nice on set. You need to be a bit more diva. It's like, can somebody please follow me?
Can.
But I'm sure that some celebs they do have an entourage.
Yes.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it,
Not popular enough to hire.
no
Sorry.
lah. Not yet. Cause you got supernatural things happening, right? That means 你要红了。
那个很久了嘞，吼。
Maybe you need more.
不要，真的是 fight your own battles. Like, choose your battles. Choose your battles, guys.
Yeah. So what is the scariest place? I mean, other than your old home, like that you've been to? Scariest place?
Never been. That is really one of the scariest one.
No, I mean other than that, like outside, creepiest.
Outside creepiest place. No, I don't go for adventures. Oh my god, you just reminded me something.
Okay, let's go.
You just reminded me something. When I was like 18, 19, we like to go to like creepy places and everything.
Yes.
So I was dating this guy, right, who was a medium also. So he drives. So then there was one night with nothing to do. Then we wanted to go to the cemetery.
Oh my god. Just the two of you.
Just the two of us in the car, right? So I don't really visit cemeteries and everything, so I don't know how it works. I don't know the way there. He actually managed to drive in one part.
Yeah.
One part, okay? And we do see people walking out at night, late at night. I question myself, how come so dark still got people want to like go pray? I think maybe it was Qingming Jie or something, so they go for prayers. And then they were walking out. So we were just driving, and then I see that guy, right, just being very quiet, just focusing on driving out. Drive out already, nothing, just one path only, right? Parked at the corner, got out of the car. Then he started to like, then he smoked. Then I said, how come you look so tired? Just drive out one path only, ma. Then after that, he said, inside really got a lot. Then I say, oh, really? I really got, because you can see. I really got a lot, but okay lah. I mean, it's normal, right, to have a lot of spirits in the cemetery. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Went back to the car. So switch on the aircon, right? Then outside was very cold. So we had this like fog on the screens, right?
Yeah. Condensation.
At the back of the back seats, right? At the sides, the window, I saw a lot of fingerprints like that.
Damn.
But we were nowhere near plants, bushes, anywhere to cause that. It was clear path, drive out, and then there were that thing on both sides. Yeah. So I thought that was, who did that? Yeah. Don't want to believe, but it just so happened.
Why you're going cemetery?
Yeah. I mean, when you go look for it, you come.
Why?
Young
Watch
and
movie
nothing.
lah.
Young and nothing to do.
I done it before. So.
Expensive lah, watch movie that time. Very young, then no Netflix
Fair.
No, it's like you play until you got nothing to play already.
Yeah, then go.
Then you go and play this kind of thing.
Yeah, never go before, man.
I feel like it's a very Chinese thing. Seriously. I known friends who like cycle inside the cemetery. Go inside competition. See who
my
can ride
God.
fastest.
I think it's a teenage thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a dumb teenager thing. Because I've known people of all races stupid enough to go, there you are, you go cemetery.
During your late 10s and early 20s.
Yeah. Late 10s and 20s. I think, yeah.
But I've been consistent in terms of being a coward, so I never took part lah. So always on brand as the coward.
Actually, you very heng because your generation, right, got Bidadari Cemetery. I'm not trying to carbon date you.
Then still got black magic, all that.
Yeah. No, because Bidadari Cemetery is very power one. That one is very creepy.
Yeah. And
now it's Bidadari Estate lah, but that cemetery is one side is Christian, one side Muslim.
Yeah, and that
then it has one path. Wow.
The cemetery is quite close to where I used to stay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That one power.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very lucky. You could imagine your friend go, hey, you go inside Bidadari lah, inside go.
No.
Yeah. I coward what?
Yeah.
They cannot say anything.
No, because then you chicken. I was like, yes.
I also want to leave, but okay.
Yeah, no. I'm very clear about the fact that I'm a coward.
I got one friend, he chill, he say go cemetery sell salt.
Oh, this one invite, right?
What
It's
the
like,
hell?
Is it invite?
I don't know lah, earn money they say. It's an urban legend I'm not sure if it's real or not. But I say no lah. I say why? First of all, you want me to travel all the way to Lim Chu Kang
To sell salt.
to sell salt? And what if the thing give me hell no? What can I do with it?
Not say you can go money changer or so what.
Yeah, I didn't know. Like it wasn't like a close friend. I didn't know what happened after that.
Wait, why do people sell salt in cemeteries? I thought it was a way to invite spirits.
Oh no.
I think it's the
For wealth purpose or something.
Salt is supposed to repel them,
Yes.
if I remember right. Yeah.
Yes. But at the same time,
Right.
the legend is you sell salt to the deceased, the ghosts, so that they can use salt to preserve their body or something.
Right.
Then they will pay you in hell notes. Or like 4D or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Something
I don't
for
know.
wealth one, I heard.
Yeah, but I do know that salt in certain religion is to repel spirits.
Yeah.
But in Chinese, it's salt and rice. Like that's why you see you throw at the new BTO, you throw at all the corners. You bless the place.
Some people use red beans also. I don't know why. I heard.
Yeah, it could be. Red beans, I think is it's a very I heard of it. It's like a very specific red bean. It's,
yeah.
It's a very
Was it
specific.
Japan or something I
It's the
heard before?
first time I've heard about red beans.
Yeah, I think it was
red beans.
Japan or something.
Yeah. Japan also use salt lah. If you see Japanese like restaurants, right? They will put salt outside the restaurants to cleanse it.
So if I like
Never
tau sa
seen.
pao, then I quite safe, right?
Why?
Because red bean what?
Cause
Bro.
Different lah, man. It's
I
like
think
Azuki red beans and the normal red
I think
bean.
the red bean is like super chemical already. Like nowadays it's all like they put like you might not even get red bean, bro.
Yeah.
It might be
That's
some
true.
red bean extract.
Yeah.
Like you throw at the ghost like really this is like 1% red bean.
The ghost like, hey, I think you're gonna be more harmed
Quite
by
delicious,
that.
I can eat lah.
Oh god,
Yeah.
red beans, huh?
Yeah. So this has been my journey with
Yeah,
spirits.
It's quite a journey. Yeah.
quite a journey. Like, yeah. I think you got a lot of ghost stories.
Yeah.
I hope no more.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
let no sequels for you on the show.
Is this all your ghost stories already? No, I'm not trying to dig more. I'm just curious.
I think so, yes.
Wow, that's a lot. Like,
It's really
Yeah.
a lot.
you know, like dead air, right? We normally when we talk with other guests, right? It's like we talk about 45 minutes.
Yeah, because
Then the rest is ghost stories. But yours is like the other way around.
yeah, because I have to say, like this, I'm quite sure this is the only time where I referred to the questions for 3 questions. One of which was, how are you doing? And then the rest of it was just like, I have not turned the phone back on to refer to questions. So
That
it's just,
explains how many I have
yeah.
had.
Yeah. I hope not too much.
I
But
had no more.
And I have to say, you still seem reasonably calm. All things considered. I mean, okay, yes.
It's insane lah, but I guess over time you just, this happened. Yeah.
That's not the reaction I would have, but okay, fair enough.
no, we wait lah. Maybe she go on another feature film set or TV
We
show.
will see.
Then maybe
Hire
got
me.
new stories.
Cast me. Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of cast you,
Yeah.
so this one we ask all our guests, what are your favorite horror movies, books, comics, video games, or TV shows? Horror,
Horror. I love, actually, I realized that I love Dead Silence. Have you guys watched Dead Silence before?
I know what it is.
Is that the one with the doll?
The doll.
Yeah, the
Ah,
doll
okay,
one,
okay,
the
okay,
doll
okay.
one.
That's one. The other one is, I think, Incantation.
Oh, the Taiwanese one.
Yeah, the Taiwanese one. I just feel like it's well crafted in a sense. The next one is something that I recently watched. One of them is it's a Korean one. I can't remember the name. Can I check?
Exuma?
No, it's not. It's not. It's in a house one.
Check. Yeah.
And then the other one is the Pocong one.
The Pocong one is the Indonesian one, right?
Correct.
It's on Netflix lah.
Yeah.
That's
What's
the
it
one
called,
that I saw. Yeah. That's pretty creepy.
One of them is a Korean horror film called Ghost Mansion. So it happened like in a house, and it is the way. It may be something like the storyline, right? Maybe something that's very cliche, very it always happens in the same way, same format. But I think they really uses the human fear to craft out this one. It's in like short little segments because it's about different household in that building itself. One of them is something that I'm really afraid of. It's the doppelganger thing.
Yeah.
It's I just want to talk about a bit about it, right? So there's this part, right, I watched, right? So this girl came home. Then after that, her partner was showering in the toilet. And then she just said, like, oh, I'm home. Are you showering? Then after that, the guy said, yes, I'm showering. Don't tell anyone that I'm here. Then he kept repeating, I'm here, I'm showering. Don't tell anyone I'm here. Remember, don't tell anyone I'm here, I'm showering. So he keep repeating, right? And then the doorbell rang. Then the partner came in. Then after that, the partner so the girl told the guy someone is in the toilet pretending to be you. I don't know why, but he sounded really like you. Then the guy continued, in the toilet. Don't tell anyone I'm here. Then after that, he stopped. So you can see the shadow in the toilet, right? Did I tell you not to tell anyone I'm here?
Oh, you.
That one was the reason why I actually watched this film.
This one,
I really don't
this one.
like.
Ghost
Yes,
Mansion.
correct.
Nice. It's quite recent. I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch it.
quite recent also.
So basically, the synopsis say a reporter collects stories from a supposed haunted apartment complex and the tenants who have gone missing.
I would have wanted to watch it. Then you brought up the doppelganger story. I'm like, no.
Don't watch the
Check.
doppelganger lah.
No, I have to watch the whole thing. I cannot skip stories.
It's anthology, bro.
I still feel like I need to watch the
I
whole
feel like
thing.
it really uses a human fear for that.
Yeah.
For that
No,
show.
you need to conquer your fear.
Yeah, you need to. Then
Then you go and punch your doppelganger.
nothing will stop you.
I'm not trying to ask for trouble or anything, but let's be honest here. In terms of the list of my fears, the first fear I need to conquer is my fear of lizards.
Yeah.
Oh my god, same.
Cannot.
Dude, no. Lizards don't... Actually, to be very honest, lizard scares me most.
Yeah.
And then ghosts.
Same.
Okay, I guess we can ask the next question.
I was about to say the answer.
So we asked this of all our guests, what scares you the most?
Like, it doesn't have to be horror, right?
Doesn't have to be, it can be anything.
Ours is lizard lah.
Yeah. We had somebody who was on the show who said life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Depressed that one.
Yeah.
Honestly, what scares me most? To be poor, like broke, no money. Like really, I think that is really, really very scary.
Reels this one.
Yeah, for real lah.
This one I think a lot of Singaporeans can understand.
Can relate
Shag
really. Very scary.
That's quite
I think
scary
especially
for me
when you
also.
see like big companies like retrenching people, right?
Oh,
It's
God,
getting really more and more real. So I don't want to say this, but really,
Yeah, it's
to
creepy.
have no money is very scary. Next is lizards, yes.
Yeah. Nice.
I cannot walk into, I've ever been asked before, if there's a room, okay, with $10 million, but there's a lot of lizards. Would you go in and take the 10 million?
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
I guess my fear is also scared of being poor.
Look, don't get me wrong. You know, money is always helpful. I still need to buy a dining table for my house.
Yeah.
But
Lizards.
Dude, 10 million though.
no, man.
10 million.
10 million Then
Remember
a
what
lot of lizards, like ceiling also
Yeah.
lizard, floor also lizard.
Cannot. I
Filled
cannot.
with lizards.
No,
I
remember
cannot.
what you say on the show? You were like, I will use that money for therapy. The lifetime worth of therapy.
That really, it's $10 million worth of therapy.
And then what's the use, right?
I wipe my
What's the
memory of
purpose
that.
it,
I
right?
wipe my memory of that day.
If
I won't If it's
cannot.
one lizard, okay.
if
I will
it's,
run in.
if it's one lizard, sure. If it's
I
more than
feel-
5 lizards
Cannot.
already, I cannot.
Yeah.
I also cannot.
I skipped the tour for this. Like I did a urban exploration tour recently. Basically, you go see
Yeah.
abandoned places and
Yeah.
you go there and walk. So there was this part where it's a World War II bunker in the middle of forest. Straight away, I told the tour guide, I'm not gonna do this section. You all go. I go home already. Bye.
Yeah.
The urban part, like the old factory, all this I did already. Yeah. But then that part I was like, nope. Because inside the bunker, thousands of lizards, bro.
See?
Yeah. I was like, nah. Unless there's money in there, then nah.
But it still depends on how much, right?
Yeah,
If I put
depend on how
1,000,
much.
will you take?
No.
Yeah. See?
10,000 maybe I think about it.
Okay, wait, so for you, 10,000 also cannot, right?
Cannot.
10 million she really don't want
Yeah, I really don't want already.
10 million
I
don't,
cannot.
okay.
Filled with lizards. You tell
Is-
me one lizard can.
Is there is there a specific amount where you think to yourself, you know what, I just run?
Give me a American Express card, maybe. Maybe.
No limit.
No limit.
No limit cards.
Can. I go.
Yeah.
I will go.
Yeah, because and then the ones that are in the jungles, they are like the black color, colorful kind. And lizards are skitterish. So
He dropped my head before.
yeah, like you they say they on the torchlight because it's dark, man. They on the torchlight, they just like and some will jump. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I like, nope. I'm not gonna do it. And on top of that is a bunker, so there's spiders also.
Oh, yeah,
Probably
that's true.
snakes.
Spiders I can
other-
deal with. Snakes and lizards, no.
Yeah.
Other insects. Dropped my head
Goddamn.
before. Yeah.
Yeah. Same.
Oh,
Drop my leg before.
Ew.
Yeah, it's like very disgusting one.
So that's more scary, I feel.
Can fight lah, can fight. Yeah, lizard monster lah. Lizard entity.
Wow. How
Okay,
big?
bye.
How big?
Like human
Humans
size.
cannot. That one I think he will 原地 pass away. Like faint right away.
Who are Kai was on Incredible Tales.
Oh, yeah.
And then he was saying that he saw like a lizard woman, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's like
yeah.
our nightmare, bro.
Yeah.
That's our nightmare. Like it's on the ceiling somewhere and
Oh my
can
God,
smell
I
and you
cannot. Please. Kai, kudos to you. I don't know how you live through that.
I love how your reaction has been so level throughout every other thing you were telling us.
Cause
The
I think
moment you
looking
hit
back
lizard
is
woman,
yeah, lizard woman I cannot. Kai, that one I probably my ultimate fear
yeah.
in
No,
spirits.
No.
People who can go through that tunnel with the lizard woman who can amend.
Oh my God.
You good, are you?
Yeah.
You
Because
very
that
brave.
one is considered demonic.
I mean, I would presume lah.
Yeah.
If not, what would it turn?
I haven't reached that level, so I'll be scared of that.
Yeah.
Haven't. No, I
think-
don't want to reach that level.
Anyone who saw that would be scared of it.
Yeah.
I think police officers saw that. What the hell is that?
Just,
The crest won't work also.
yeah. My whole body would just be like, I give up. And I just fall over and die.
Pretend to
I give up.
die.
I cannot deal with this.
Pretend to die.
No. I think my whole body would just
Or just leave.
will just die. Be like, no,
Check
I
out,
can't.
check
See
out.
with millennials, yeah. Oh no, my life is so tough. Oh no.
To be fair, at this point we're talking about lizard demons.
Yeah.
So okay, got a little bit extra level, but
You can try to run, right?
I will.
Yeah.
But I think millions of images will appear in your head. What if I run, then after that it's still in front of me? What if I run, then
At least you
catches
tried, man.
me, I guess.
You know the remote ding ding ding.
You
At
tried.
least you tried. Yeah.
On that note,
Yes.
Belle,
Yes.
before we go, is there anything that you want to promote to our audience? Any upcoming projects or where they can find you online?
Thank you. You can find me on Instagram, Belle with an E. People call it Belle with Thane. It's actually WITHANE. Because people always like to call me Belly. Belly.
Okay.
So projects, I'm doing more on MCing nowadays, like CC, community events, to corporate events as well as wedding events as well. So you can find me on my Instagram. Then also, follow, like, and share their channels.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Yes, I don't have any channels for you guys to follow any. So follow their channels.
Maybe you should start one.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Talk about ghosts.
I'm very scared. I don't want. I wanted to. A few years ago when we were having COVID, I wanted to, but then I realized I cannot. I feel like I can potentially be a vessel. I don't want.
That's actually quite smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because cannot force on this kind of thing. It chooses you, not you choose it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about horror, lah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you force it, then it's a bit like mismatch, right? And then your spirit is not ready to deal with that.
Yes, I feel like my spirit is not ready. There are times where I will have dreams of, like, it's like a horror show. I can really write out horror scripts already, but I don't want to go into it because I feel like it's gonna affect me the entire day.
No.
You might open something, lah.
Yeah,
right?
but if I have next time, I send you lah.
Can. We can always have you on the show.
Yeah. No, but I do agree. It's one of those things where when you're working in horror, and I absolutely get that after a while it does affect you a little bit. It's not even like, oh, I see stuff. It's just
It's just a feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, when I like to watch, like, this kind of horror shows online. I mean, like on YouTube, Taiwan like to do this kind of shows and everything. I watch it a lot. But even watching it makes me feel like, no, my body is really not ready.
yeah.
Then what's more, right? Like, start one on your own. So kudos to you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You are very lucky.
Stop trying to scare me. All of you. What is wrong with y'all?
I wanted to scare you actually, but I feel like I don't want. I had
easy
plans.
Easy target.
You. I mean, you're lucky, lah. You're not on the TFIT set, lah. That one's scarier.
Yeah,
Cut
the-
piece behind you, bro.
Yeah, I just don't look at her.
Yeah.
I just don't. I everybody's like, oh, the one behind me is scary.
These are very chill already. These are
Yeah.
very chill
Yeah,
already. Yeah.
Very lucky.
Belle, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
This
for gracing
was
our
so
show.
awesome.
Yeah, it was very fun.
This is so fun. I love these kind of episodes where it's just conversation all the way through.
Ghost,
Thank you so much.
Ghost talks,
Ghost talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about
鬼话。
鬼话连篇. Wrong show.
Thank you so much for allowing me to share my experience with you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
please. Thank
yeah.
you so much for sharing it with us.
Let us know what is the scariest story you heard today
Yes.
in the comments below. Yeah. Then
Yeah.
maybe we'll make it into a Ghost Maps episode. I
All
don't
are
know.
true stories. I never make up 0.1% of it.
That's the scariest part.
Yeah, that's the scary part. Yeah.
Yay. Thank
So-
you.
All right.
Okay, shall we do our
Yes.
Yeah.
And 1, 2, 3. And remember, just because
they are
there's stories.
I think we need to. I think I should be the one to say 3, 2, 1. Then the pacing will be okay. And 3, 2, 1.
And remember, just because there's stories, it doesn't mean they're not true.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye. Good night. Have a good sleep.
If you want to stay up to date on HANTU or listen to our other podcasts like Ghost Maps, subscribe now and follow us on social media. You can also be one of our supporters on Patreon. Look for We Are HANTU or click the links in the description. Dead Air is a HANTU production, hosted by Kyle Ong and Wayne Ray, with album art by Jolene Lim, and recorded on Audio Technica mics.